Give me some fucking names.
Comes the commission with the announcement of the first pick of the night.
With the first pick.
Under pressure,
With the first pick. First pick.
All right, so Malachi Lawrence.
First pick. With the
Texas Owl.
first pick. First pick. With the first pick. First pick. First pick.
Yeah.
First pick. With the first pick.
With number 25, really I am not picky. But with 3 picks sitting in the top 60, you better do the math. It better start to add up. You better not leave without a motherfucking pass rush. Build trenches, dogs, need those. Enough Craigs, need to add a couple Debos. 3 tech, got a tech, beast mode. A couple edges or the kid from Toledo. McNeil won the D, sort of a need for us. A retool for the champions of the North. We put the blueprint down, now we build on it. Green Bay wanna smoke and we still want it. Detroit under reconstruction. Minnesota trying to get saved by a munchkin. Last year's good, got better, and the best part, this is phase 1, cheers to a fresh start.
First pick. First pick.
I mean, he gets a great right tackle, turns him around. Metador gets that
First pick. With the first pick.
What an effort!
First pick. First pick.
Stand inside, back outside. Get that ankle on, maybe a turn the corner. That's Texas.
First pick. With the first pick.
Yo, we got Phil a new watch. He showed up. There he is. Welcome.
Only 6 minutes late because Steph was late with the dinner.
Come on, Steph.
Went right to Steph. That's what I do. I do that too. I do that too.
Blame is the truth.
Welcome to the 2026 NFL Draft. We are here. We're a few short hours away from opening a brand new present. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm pretty fucking excited.
We're a few hours away from trading down.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We will see what happens, and none of these overlays are working, but let's switch that. We'll go there, and then we'll talk. So, what are you guys thinking? What's the vibe in Boston over there, Phil?
There is no vibe at 25. It's a wait and see. Otherwise, you can always talk to Gary. Gary knows all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. We'll see.
Let's trade up for a guard, Shane.
Tate back there. Got to get that kid a haircut. Getting a little frazzled back there.
Oh yeah, he's got the armadillo look going.
I want to know what Tate's must-have at 25 is this year. Can he answer it?
I forgot his name, but he's the cornerback, number 7.
Safety, he's talking about. McNeil.
There you go. Yeah.
He wants
nothing wrong with that.
Neil Warren.
Nothing wrong with that, but man,
hold on, let me trade up, get a guard real quick.
We'll see. We got a long ways to go. We are live. Yeah, we are live. We're live. We're doing it live.
Shane.
It is, yeah. It kind of seems
Christmas.
It seems surreal to me, kind of at this point, a little bit. It's a little bit different outlook than we've been used to because a couple of years ago we were kicking this shit off with the literal first pick and Caleb Williams, and then had another one in the top 10 with Roma Dunze, and then again last year with Colston Loveland, and we know how that all played out, but we're in store, and I just have to sit back and think that this is the Ben Johnson show, and he's going to swing the stick and get who he wants, and maybe not so much who Ryan Poles wants.
Well, Ryan Poles should be step for step with the head coach.
Oh, I don't think he has any choice.
Who Ben wants. And I think they alluded to that. But every day there's a new story out by somebody else. From what I'm hearing, Bears are really locked in on Zion Young, Shane, at 25.
Who said that?
Well, they said that on Tuesday, on last Friday. From what I'm hearing,
Oh, yeah.
the Bears are really locked in.
Give me some fucking names.
They love Caleb Lomu out of Utah.
Right.
Saturday. I'm telling you right now, the Bears really love defensive tackle Caden McDonald. Sunday.
Well, and that's the best thing about it, though, with this regime. I don't think anything is, when you hear, in 5 different days, you hear 5 different players. I think that that's a good thing. Then that to me says that nothing is leaking out and they're putting, different scents out there for the dogs to take off and go chase off into the field and maybe not come back with anything. But like I said, man, we've all put in a ton of work for this, and we're about to, 8 minutes per pick.
Who would be your 5 or 6 guys at 25?
Who, me personally?
Yeah. You and then Ivan?
Yeah, if I look at my list, I mean, I would have Caden McDonald in there. I think I'm a little bit higher on him than you are. I'm not going, like I said, I just can't co-sign. I would have Caden Proctor in there. I just honestly, if I'm being, open about this, I just don't feel like he's going to make it there. But guys that I think could be there, I would throw in Caden McDonald. Where else we got? Why is my list not loading?
I don't know.
You brought up the guard from Penn State.
Ione.
He's just so good, even though it's not a need. When you have somebody that you look at that is that good, I just don't know as an organization how you pass on them. If you have a guy
there, I thought he's good. He is not. Oh, this motherfucker's.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, I don't see this. What's his name, Quinn? When I watch his tape, I don't see that kind of dominance. We saw a lot of plays. Me and Ivan did.
Yeah,
where he misses at the point, and he gets out over his skis sometimes. I'm not saying he's a good football player.
All that's fixable. It's coachable. I think when you see him, and he's correct, right? When you see him actually, he hits his mark. I see dominance. I see total control of the player. I don't see any push. He doesn't get blown back. Did he miss on the point? Does he reach? Did he reach a couple times during the film session? Yeah, everybody gets got, but the strength, the hands, and the ability to just take somebody where he wants when he gets you, that's something that you can't really fucking teach. And I think Dan Rochar recognizes that and would love to have somebody like that. And we also said, I think he's athletic enough to move out to left tackle.
Yeah, he has some ability athletically to possibly make that kind of move. But on a serious level, I don't see you trading up for this football player.
Oh, no. But
we were just talking about drafting.
You asked me at 25. I don't think he's going to be available at 25. Right. But I mean, if he was there, he would be in my
I think he will be available.
Top 5 list.
Maybe
you think
not.
he will be?
Maybe not.
I just
Let's
think
do the test. Do I freeze real quick? Because I want to check the draft order. Ready?
Yeah,
I'm talking.
Yep.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Instantly.
So resetting the computer. None of it helped.
Yeah. So no, I just think again, and I'm repeating myself for the 20th time. I feel like this draft, Nick Saban kind of alluded to it. I think that there's so many players that are graded similarly. And you can't fall into the trap of getting used to where you were taking guys in a draft simulator. Like I said, we could put up the PFF sim right now and draft Traden Stukes in round 3. And there's a shot, a legitimate shot. He's going tonight in round 1. And it doesn't mean that he's a reach. It just means that he's somebody's guy, and they very likely have a huge, percentage of these guys graded in a similar fashion. And that's, listen, think about that. Nick
Proctor's got
Saban's
the
words.
diamond fronts on tonight, Shane.
Yeah.
Your
Nick
boy
Saban's-
Arvell Reese looks like he's playing receiver for the Jets tonight.
Yeah. Nick Saban said on the ESPN broadcast that, a lot of players from 20 to 60 similar grades. And that kind of plays into exactly what I'm saying, Phil. I just think that there's guys. I mean, Cars in his mock through the lens of what he thinks Ryan Poles will do, took R. Mason Thomas at 57. Do I think R. Mason Thomas is going to be available at 57? I myself don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And and that's the thing. And depending on what the Bears do tonight, the Bears have been connected to the corner, Chris Johnson from San Diego State. And I know you,
my guy.
I know you love him, Phil.
Yes, I do.
There's
I'm just
talk of them going.
You can't skip over Mr. Uncrustable can't come out. Now, granted,
but I just think I don't think he does.
Not.
I don't think he does, Phil, because the zeros in the paycheck don't add up for Mr. Uncrustable. Ben's got the fucking juice. Ben has the ear of everybody in the organization because financially it says so. This is Ben Johnson's organization. It's not Ryan Poles' show. It's Ben Johnson. If Ben Johnson wants a player, Ben Johnson's going to get that player.
I think Ben Johnson, now that they've been talking, he had mentioned in an interview that he has to become, he has to use that CEO authority to fix the defense as well. So pretty much become involved a little more with the defense. I think that just highlights that he, whatever he wants at defense, I mean, along with Dennis Allen, I'm sure there's obviously they collab. But if he wants this guy, I think that's going to be on the defensive side, the first pick, at least the first pick.
Well, something's got to give here. And I hope we don't have to explain our nickname for the GM anymore, Shane.
No, I don't think so. Let's dive into some of these before the show starts. Kevin Carlson, $20. Let's go Bears. Time to improve more today. Please just make the correct choice. Please, the healthy choice. TTNL. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin kicking us off in the super chat.
Frazzle Scam Baits, $10. Thanks, guys. Best draft and Bears coverage anywhere. Appreciate you, Frazzle. And the third one that we have tonight.
Free out the gate.
Yeah.
I wonder if the puzzler will throw one in there.
Hey, fellas, what is your overall input on Peter Woods in your top 3 defensive tackles in this draft? So, Phil, start off with your
Peter Woods is my number 1 defensive tackle in this draft. I believe he's special, dominant. I like his ability to rush the passer and play the run is superior in the fact that he could do both of those things with a level of ferociousness that I think violence is a staple in his game. And I think that's a necessary thing to have, especially when you look at Gervon Dexter. I know Grady Jarrett had that gene. He's just been injured and is older. He was playing better down the stretch, but that kind of gene, you just don't see it from Gervon Dexter, Mr. freaking molasses out of his stance. He would be an immediate starter with our defense, and Neville could be rotating in. What's that?
Gallimore. Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were. No, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were searching for the last name.
No, Neville will be in the rotation there, maybe starting with a rookie, Grady Jarrett, and then maybe you can get a trade for Javon Dexter somewhere where they like San Diego, they like big 5 techniques. I think that's where he could play in a 3-4 scheme, playing that 5 tech defensive end where he just has to react and go to, all right, we're telling you to go to the right here.
Right. So my top 5 defensive tackles, I have number 1, Caden McDonald, number 2, Peter Woods, number 3, Tristan Miller. I have Grayson Holton at number 4, Lee Hunter at 5, and I actually have a Philotoshan special, the 5B here is my guy Landon. I have Landon Robinson at 5B. I love everything about the player, love watching him on tape.
I hope he's a Bear tonight. I took him in my mock, Jay.
Tonight? You want him in round 1?
No, I mean in the draft. 100%. You caught me.
About ready to take you off the broadcast.
You caught me.
Peter Woods is my number 1 D tackle, followed by Caden McDonald. Yeah. Lee Hunter is number 3. 4 is Dominique Orange. Then I have Xavier Harris from Ole Miss and Caleb Proctor from Southeast Louisiana. So those are my top 5, but I really love if Peter Woods is one of my 5 guys to pick at 25.
Yeah, I'm higher on. I think what Caden McDonald does, he does better than what Peter Woods does at his best. I got to be honest. Clemson guys are
don't be.
No, they are. They're all the same guy. They flash one year, and then it always makes you think what happens the following year. And I don't know if it's a Dabo thing, but every one of them regressed in 2025. And I mean, physically, the way that these guys are, I mean, they're imposing figures. These guys in Clemson.
Woods is violent.
Yeah. Oh, he can be when he's locked in. 100%. Totally agree.
I think as a pro, I think this kid, again, his body language on tape we talked about it this year. One of the things you really have to know what you're looking at to be able to analyze it. I know if you're reading Dane Brugler's book and Ditto Scouting, you can't. But if you're actually breaking down the tape, and Sam, Fatiago, thank you for your patron super chat.
Yeah,
$9.99. Have you looked at Falk tape? Yes, we have.
I thought we were going to get off down for a second.
We're good.
Well, he's asking if you were looking at it under the mindset that he's 20 years old, and I think that got put out there even originally by us. I think we talked about it. Falk is actually going to be 22 in September.
He's going to be 22. He's 21 now.
Yep, September 7th.
I don't really look at it based on his age. I think you look at it afterwards based on his age. I don't want to know how old is Messidor. I just want to watch his tape. Now I'm watching. Now Ivan or Shane, do you know he's 25? Okay, that doesn't really change because, like Jeff King said, this is the landscape now.
But he'd have to produce. That's at that age, you got to immediately produce, immediately be an impact.
I agree.
Because of that age.
I think it's easy. I think it's easy for Jeff King to get up. I think it's easy for Jeff King to get up there and say that it doesn't matter in a pre-NFL draft presser.
Think he said it doesn't matter.
Or just the way that the new landscape is. But 25 is still 25. And I mean, the thing about it is you're going to be talking 5th-year option at 29 years old if the guy works out, and that's a factor.
When football is played on the youth level, a 15-year-old going up against an 11-year-old, that's crazy.
We're not talking about competition-wise. We're talking about
Phil. You have to remember,
they are looking at
Messidor at 24 can be lining up across from a 17-year-old offensive tackle. That's a massive fucking difference.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And he didn't dominate
right now.
He didn't dominate every
year. There's no 17. Probably will go 18 to be safe. I don't think there's ever been a 17-year-old starting in college.
I'm not. I wasn't talking
Could be
about
wrong.
the age gap. I was talking about contract wise. Like he has to perform because there's no room for
Well,
growing
that's for
pains
him.
at that point. That's what I'm saying.
That's for him. But as far as your assessment of him, I mean, pass rushers are a different story because you're seeing them be successful well into late in their age. So the point that I would make is what Shane is making is, okay, here's a 24-year-old going up against, and I'm only correcting Shane because I don't know if that 17-year-old ever started. Someone looked that up. The youngest player to ever start in college football. Be interesting. There ain't no Doogie Howsers out there playing football. Right? So 18, I'll say that, and Shane's right. I think an advantage is going to come when a 24-year-old kid who has played football since whenever, 6th grade, we'll say, is now going up against an 18-year-old freshman playing tackle. So then your assessment has to go, well, who's he playing here? But I think Messidor, over the landscape of it, has showcased tremendous ability, and it wouldn't deter me from drafting him with the 25th pick. He is in my list. Jordan Netter, 7707, $5. Thank you. Finally became a patron. Best money spent on football. TTNL is the best investment for Bears Insights. Thank you so much, Jordan. I try to tell people, even if you don't like Shane or myself, you get snippets of Ivan and Steve and others coming on. You can assess it. I don't like a lot of these writers. I still read what they're saying. I don't like a lot of these broadcasters. We have to watch what they're saying sometimes, Shane.
There's our guy, Kerry Franklin, $20.
Oh, the puzzler.
Here is to a great draft season. Thank you, TTNL. I'm hoping Ryan Poles gets some crust. I believe it takes time to get good in your position, and I believe he's definitely helped Ryan become solid in his job. We will see, and we will see tonight. I mean, this is
go grab an uncrustable.
This is the big one.
We're gonna let it thaw out right here. If he finally takes that step, I'm gonna chow on that uncrustable, Shane.
Yeah, you're gonna give him the old tip of the hat.
I'm gonna give him the tip of the hat. We finally did it.
Was uppy $1.99. How far of a drop would it take to trade for Bane?
That's gonna be what I'm watching. That's what I watched in my mock with Shane. I wanted to see. I was ready to pull the trigger and go up and give draft capital and a player.
I don't see it unless it gets to the middle teens. Unless he drops to the middle teens, I don't really see him.
Yeah, because I mean, people can say that it's a weaker draft, and still you're talking about going from, just say if you're talking about going from 25 to 10, that's a massive leap, and that is including your 2027 first round pick. Well, plus more.
It would be our what?
Your 2027 first round pick.
I can go
plus 25. It's going to be more than that.
If I go from 25 to 10, I'm going to give you my 57th pick.
Yep.
The 25th pick and next year's second pick.
It's not going to do it.
That's going to get it done.
No, it's not.
I'm not giving that first round pick.
Bill, we went from 20 to 11 or 20 to, was it 11 where we drafted Justin
for
Fields?
A quarterback though, right?
Well, yeah, there's a quarterback tax, but you're also 5 picks lower than that. We were at 20.
That was dumb. Gave up a first. I forgot that we gave up a first next year for that guy.
Yeah, it's going to be your 2027 first round pick is going to be part of that process if you're trying to get up into the top 10 or even to 10.
Goats. Falk is not trash.
Yeah.
And watching Falk's tape, I see a lot of talent there. He's not the pass rusher my guy Malachi Lawrence is. He's not the the instinctive football player that I like all the time. But I think he's better than Zion Young.
And throw in
And
there
I
the
think the
Auburn 3-3. Yeah.
The 3-3 stack defense that they play is asking him to two gap, is asking him to do things, play inside, play outside, take on double teams consistently, trying to free up a lot of those linebackers in those stunt games. So you really have to know what you're looking at in order to understand the merits of him. I like the kid. It's not my first choice that I would take.
Right.
But I'm not going to be disappointed if that's
I think you can completely understand the pick at 25.
100%.
Our guy Sandman.
Trevon Dexter. I don't see late get off, lapses in effort, or chasing the play. Sorry, go ahead, Sandman.
Our guy Sandman got into Heather's pocketbook and gave us $25 from there. This is for good. Bill almost lost it. This is for good luck with the 25th pick. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, Sandman. One of the classiest dudes.
The classiest.
Love this guy. We got to go to Modern Pizza too. Invite
Lift
Claudia.
Pancakes, $3.39, $5. It's Christmas, everybody. Oh boy, it's a weird feeling having to wait until 25. Well, just wait until next year when you're waiting until 32. Appreciate you.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
I don't know who those imposters are, but we'll just roll with
Those
it.
are our doppelgangers.
Get that fucking ring off my finger. I'll tell you.
They're from Wisconsin, Shay.
Yes.
They went to Wisconsin. The big fans of ours.
I did not notice the ring the first time. Holy fuck.
Our guy, not so big Steve, $17.85, $20. I've been a patron for a few years now. I've become such a smarter fan. Watching you guys, I only watch the draft through you guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
Steve.
I love that, Steve. Is that my boy Steve who has a twin brother?
Yes.
Just respond. It is, right? I fucking love that dude. Thanks, Steve. We appreciate you, brother. Big Steve. Little Big Steve.
We got another Steve in here, $94.92, $10. Thanks again for all the hard work. Medium
Steve.
Cheers to draft and a great weekend of full discussion.
Tate's got his Caleb Williams jersey on.
He does.
He's trying to rock the Luther Burden, but it's
that 18 looks a little bit crooked there, China.
No, that's the one we ordered that night and came 6 months later.
Yeah.
That Payless. They got that Alan Bratcher.
You steal that from Bratcher's closet? The happy grown man Christmas.
I got 6 guys at 25 right there.
Yeah.
I could take any of those guys. We can add a 7th in McDonald.
Mike, you should have said this and picked this guy.
His name is Mike Huff. He don't show up. Every time it's time, he never comes up. Oh, sorry.
Look at this guy.
Look at
Ronnie G.
Ronnie G
did not go into his wife's pocketbook for a super chat.
No.
That was the best line.
Thank you, Ronnie. Love you. DL36, $4.99. Even Zion has talent. I don't prefer him at 25, but we also need to give whoever we pick a chance. Easy for fans to turn negative right away.
The Diana Rossini of the chat.
Deleted her X account about an hour ago, by the way.
Oh, it's all going downhill after the New York Post.
Yeah, she's had herself a fucking day.
6 years, and then they named their son Michael.
Oh, boy.
Larry Mayer, first to comment.
Second. He was the second.
Oh, he's second.
Yeah.
Lunch with Larry. I'm with you. Malachi Lawrence is my prayer circle.
So if you are keeping track at home, it is past 8 p.m. They are about to officially open.
I got Hayward.
The 2026 NFL
on the screen,
draft.
Right?
Yeah.
I was such a big fan of Craig Ironhead Hayward. Remember when he played with the Bears wearing the ugliest jersey number ever?
Yeah.
Is that Mel Blount?
There he comes.
Is that Mel Blount?
Waving the terrible towel. There he is.
Who else is out there? Is that TJ Watt?
Are you watching?
Hines Ward?
You have it on ESPN or NFL
Yeah,
Network?
ESPN here.
Yep.
I got NFL Network there. I can't see either unless I turn. But in this broadcast, we will be turning. We will be talking, turning, backpedaling. Gary, where are you? Where's the trades, Gary? Who we getting? I will take Diana Rossini's doppelganger's advice, and I will say, I will support the pick. I will react authentically to the pick. Big Terry Bradshaw coming out there.
So don't forget tonight, between each pick, it goes from 10 minutes. We are officially down to 8 minutes per pick tonight.
8 minutes per pick. Does that mean the draft is going to be short? I've become a patron for a few years now. I've become such a smarter fan watching you guys. I only watch the draft through you guys. This is Big Steve. Thank you, Steve. Again, I think Big Steve.
We go live and everybody decides to come into the TTNL Network studios
They
here
didn't
at the
talk to you
Marsaw
all
compound.
day. All day. Not one time did they talk to you.
Everybody in this house has been in here as soon as we went live.
If I was the Raiders, would you take Bain at 1? If I was the GM, I think he's asking me. Well, it depends on how I felt about Kirk Cousins and how I rated Mendoza.
So we're a little bit late announcing this. The 2026 NFL Draft is officially open, and the Vegas Raiders are on the clock with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left before they announce Tate Atoshin as the pick and number 1 overall.
It was early, like Shane's.
Yeah, it's okay.
What is it?
Ours is a little further ahead of yours.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Today, sorry, I lost my thought after that. One of the patrons put up the ESPN draft, and all these years, I've never seen it.
Live, the 2020.
What the heck?
I was wondering what that was.
And I heard Mel Kiper's commentary as Caleb Williams was walking up to the podium.
I was shocked you'd never heard that.
I've never heard it all this time. And I can't say how fucking embarrassing Mel Kiper is for what he said during that. So thank God I didn't know all this time.
We have some breaking news here from Rick. 100% Fernando is going number 1.
Rick
Boston balls,
changing. Big Rick.
Boston
The
balls,
ads. YouTube wrote us a letter. They're like,
yeah.
People don't subscribe to you over 60%. We have to up your ads. You get so many people viewing you.
Real quick, there is a deal, though, if you want to take the time to do it right now. Go sign up for YouTube Premium. You get 2 months for free. It'll get you by for the next couple of months before you cancel it, and you won't have to deal with the ads tonight. But it's not. I mean, we've been in contact with them, and they're trying to push this YouTube Premium and throwing ads out there like crazy, and we just can't control it on our end.
Tate wants a safety at 25.
So, Phil, what is the time? What is the time remaining on your clock?
5:09.
Yep, that's okay. So we are simpatico there, Tate. What do you think of that?
Oh, Cars is coaching soccer with Adam Rank right
No,
now.
Carr's gonna stop in.
I know
Did you get a video from anybody?
No. Text him, Shane. I texted him to remind him.
Yeah. Well,
I
maybe
think he has a lot of time. Maybe he's taking feelers out there. He wants to keep his streak going.
Wouldn't that be the ultimate okie doke if they did shock the world and did not go Fernando Mendoza? I would.
Ty
laugh.
Simpson. Dan Orlovsky runs around ESPN going crazy. Mr. Ree is with me. I've convinced some people to jump on the Phil train. Don't listen to SI.com. Ryan Cox sends. I can't believe how far Sports Illustrated has fallen.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They don't even have real writers anymore. It's just
all right. So we have some breaking news here in from Jordan Schultz. The number 1 pick card has been turned in, and it's what we all expected. Fernando Mendoza, quarterback from Indiana, is officially a Vegas Raider.
There it is. Fernando Mendoza. Maybe
I am very skeptical.
Worst comp I've ever seen since Aldo compared Deshaun Watson to
Matt Leinart.
Matt Leinart. He just compared Mendoza to Drew Bledsoe.
Oof.
Drew Bledsoe couldn't even move.
I think he's talented. I am very skeptical on how Fernando Mendoza is going to handle the NFL locker room in a rebuilding situation. I don't have a lot of confidence there in that. I just think the smiling all the time and doing that whole thing is only, if you're winning, it's fine. If you're not winning, I think that can turn bad quickly. We'll see. Good luck to the kid. He's talented. I'm just glad that I'm glad that my team, the Chicago Bears, is not in the quarterback market, because I would be nervous as hell.
We have a quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. I know Swifty and company and the Fields clan wanted to keep Justin, but where are they now? They never said it. That's fake news. Delete those tweets, Shane. Delete them all. We got a quarterback in Chicago.
We sure do.
What else? We got a coach.
We got a punter. Oh, wait. We don't have a defensive end. We don't have a defensive tackle. But we might get a safety. Thanks, Tate.
Tate putting safety on the line.
Ground him. Take his phone away.
Him and Max AO. AO Max. Who did a great job with the intro music.
So for everybody that's not good at math, we are now 24 picks away from the Bears. I thought maybe Ivan could do a running scroll here at the bottom, but I don't see him there.
Ivan goes in and out like a porn star.
Like Mike Vrabel.
Oh, we're going to get this reggae song right now into our music. We're going to get Max AO's Shatas as my background music as I get ready for what's going to be an exciting night. What will the Bears do?
Oh, boy. Jordan Schultz tweeting out an eye emoji.
We have a trade, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's the Jets, man. Anything can happen.
Quarterback.
The word has
Ty Simpson.
The word has been David Bailey over everybody else, but who knows? We shall soon see 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go, Shane. Got a nice little reggae vibe going here.
Rick, go sign up for YouTube Premium real quick. You get it free for 2 months. Then you can cancel it. And that'll take those all away. Unfortunately, we do not control that right now.
I don't control the ads. The New York Jets. They on the clock. You have to set a reminder when you set up these things.
Greg Gabriel reporting that he was told this afternoon that
go the opposite way.
That Arvell Reese will be the pick at number 2, so we know that that's not happening.
The George Costanza going the opposite way. The Jets have Arvell Reese on the board there. Smiling. He's got a haircut.
He's not on the phone.
He's got block braids with twists. Yeah. I'm feeling this vibe tonight. This might get me my guy. There's David Bailey. David Bailey looks like a young Eddie Grant. The sunglasses going to rock down too. Electric Avenue. Where's Alex Huzzah for that one? I try to get the music in there, Shane.
Trying.
I'm feeling this though. I always say to my wife, if people
so
don't
the pick
move,
is in, and Greg Gabriel, believe it or not,
was right.
Wrong again. David Bailey is a New York Jet.
The streak continues.
The streak. Joe DiMaggio, Greg Gabriel. It's amazing.
The streak continues for Greg Gabriel and just a bit outside.
I'm going to go retweet his tweet from earlier today saying that because, I'm just a fucking little jerk like that.
Tim is with me. If you're with me, put it in the chat. Feeling the reggae vibe, pulling good vibes.
Oh, wait, I can't retweet because he blocked me, so I'm going to have to do a screenshot. It's all right. We'll take care of it, Greg. It'll be up here shortly, buddy.
Sue everybody. I'm pulling for the Jets, and I will say this, Shane. They made the right choice versus Arvell.
Oh, I agree. I think Arvell Reese is overrated.
I'm with you 100%. Arvell Reese is a man without a position. And if you have a guy without a position, you're looking for where he's going to help you. And
the Jets have 3 coaches that were on Stanford staff during David Bailey's time there. Assistant coach Thomas Merkel, assistant offensive line coach Al Netter, and O assistant Matthew Sargent. They added intel to the Jets that the Jets valued and helped with the pick. David Bailey.
You're going to rock down to Electric
is a
Avenue.
New York Jet.
He's got the strut.
And for those of you sitting at home or maybe in Buffalo or Chicago, talking to you, Greg, Arvell Reese still available.
I wish when you sing or rap on StreamYard to a beat, Shane, it's off in post. I was going to make a Greg Gabriel reggae song.
Did we lose Ivan Vargas?
Ivan's in and out like a porn star, like I said.
I guess
He's
so.
in and out like Greg Gabriel's source.
So the Arizona Cardinals are on the clock with 4 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. I'm liking this time. I feel like when the Bears took Caleb Williams, we were still, they made him wait the allotted amount of time before they turned it in, and then there was everything afterwards, and here we are, pick number 3. So there going to be there's been talk of a trade down here, maybe Kansas City coming up if Arvell Reese was available. There's been talk that they would stick and pick and take Jeremiah Love.
You know what they should do? Stick and pick. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds into their pick. I love this. We could be done by 10:30.
Matt Miller just tweeted out that his mock draft final version is now 2 for 2.
Thank you, Matt. Mine is also 2 for 2. Greg Gabriel, got it wrong again. Greg Gabriel.
Don't get sued.
It's a song, Shane. Nobody could not dance to the reggae beat. It automatically makes you tap or move your head, or for you blog boys, you wiggle your fingers, your keyboard fingers. What if Arizona takes Ty Simpson here?
David Bailey led Power 4 edge rushers with a 24% pressure rate and 25 quarterback hits in 2025.
This is a new thing they're doing this year. The rookie signs the card that they sell for Topps, a 1-for-1 card. Just letting you know, that's what David Bailey's doing right now, signing his official just got drafted card, pointing to it. He is officially a New York Jet.
2 minutes on the clock.
It's a good pick for the Jets.
The New York Jets had 0 interceptions as a team in 2025. It's hard to believe.
That's why it was like a record, right?
Yeah, first time in NFL history.
And then they signed Nashawn Wright. Bullets is just telling us that.
Breaking news. So what is your...
I think we're going to take Jeremiah Love. That's what a smart team does.
Josina Anderson reporting the Arizona Cardinals will be drafting running back Jeremiah Love.
There you go.
From the Notre Dame.
There he is.
Non-national title winners since 1988.
Well, that would be the smart thing to do. So Arizona has another piece of shit coach.
There's nothing like drafting a running back when you don't have a quarterback, right? I mean, it makes perfect fucking sense.
Well, this is a little too high, according to sources.
Vegas did it last year, and Arizona's doing the same thing this year. I just don't.
They have a new coach.
Listen, I'm not bagging on Jeremiah Love. He's a fantastic player. Am I drafting a fucking running back when I don't have a viable quarterback on my team? And listen, no, Jacoby Brissett, no, I don't consider that viable. It's lunacy.
It could be a Tyson Bagent trade tonight. Get Carm all amped up.
The Arizona Cardinals explored trading down in a major way, but have instead stuck at 3.
Major way. I love that verbiage.
Well, to me, that sounds like they were trying to, get maximum return, and everybody's like, fuck you. We know you're going to take a running back and you don't even have a quarterback on your team. So have fun.
Can we get a poll at 10?
Phantom Menace, 82,
Wow.
99,
Phantom
99.
Menace.
Thank you, Phantom.
Phantom
Finally
Menace
became a patron
and
after a
tone.
couple of years of listening. It's been great grinding tape the last couple of weeks. Looking forward to my first live stream. Bear down.
The Phantom Menace.
Thank you, Phantom. We
Manum?
appreciate it. I'm just stuck on Arizona. Listen,
You
I
look
think,
like you're mad. Like
no, I just
this
it's
reggae music has picked us up.
it's roster building malpractice for a franchise. It just is.
Who are you gonna take? Simpson there? You're just gonna take him?
Oh, take an offensive lineman.
He's the best player.
It's fine, dude.
Arguably
He's
on the
also a
board.
running back. It makes no sense.
This guy's in a different league for me. I agree with it.
That's fine. I don't. When you don't have a quarterback,
They do.
they don't.
They're in the same position they'd be if they drafted a quarterback. That's
Our guy Lawrence Chrisman, $10. Love you guys. Sorry I haven't been here as much. Work has been taking over. One thing's for certain, I will never miss an NFL draft from you guys. Keep up the good
man,
work.
I
Love y'all.
you.
Love you
Love
too.
you
Lawrence.
too. And I love Phantom Menace and everybody that's putting in these super chats. What is this? Tall? What's tall size? You got
For
new
what?
options here? I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Jeremiah Love will make $50.5 million guaranteed as the third overall pick.
Well, I think they did the right thing based on that football team. They need an exciting.
You would take. You're the biggest Ruben Bain fan out there.
They need a pillar piece. This is the kind for their offense.
You don't consider Ruben Bain?
I love Ruben Bain, but I just think for the Arizona Cardinals, the offensive guy was the way to go. That's why it's got to be regimented in certain situations when you look at what they have.
Yeah, I would. There's no fucking way if
This
I was a
guy's a
general
game
manager, am I
breaker.
doing this.
The
I
one
get it.
guy.
I get it. I get it.
Like, I'm not picking many running backs there.
And he ain't winning shit in Arizona.
Well, like I was
I'm
saying,
I'm not bagging on his talent at all. He's an amazing player. I just
Flash is looking
could
for
not do
five
it.
guys. I feel like we're busking on the street.
I mean, if you're Tennessee, I could understand it way more than Arizona.
They like the kid. I
Running
don't know.
backs drafted within the top 10 the last 10 years. Jeremiah Love, Ashton Genty, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, and Ezekiel Elliott.
Here's my ranking of those guys.
The Tennessee Titans will not trade down. They are sticking and
And
picking
they are going to pick
at number 4.
Ruben
The
Bain,
pick is in.
right? Or Sonny Styles.
I don't have anything yet.
When there's this kind of football player, I think based on the Arizona Cardinals, you can then fray from that Holy Trinity.
Holy shit. Is that true?
What? We got a trade?
The Tennessee Titans have selected wide receiver Carnell Tate.
Wow. They want their quarterback to have a big time target, Shane.
Yeah.
My number one receiver, your number one receiver.
Oh, there's Ivan.
Ivan's number 5 receiver. No, I'm joking.
Ooh, where did he go?
Where did
Ivan, could you do a
What's that?
could you do a scroll at the bottom of the screen with the updated picks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
All right, cool. Thank you.
As
sir.
they get picked,
Yeah, just
Oh.
keep it and add.
keep it going. This guy liked the jerseys. This guy called Lemon or Tate. 1992.
Wasn't there a Philotoshan Mike Huff bet on Mekhi Lemon going top 10 at one point?
Yeah, I don't think he goes top 10. I like the player a lot. I just don't think he goes top 10. Here's another super chat. Our boy, Steph Broylan, $5. TTNL coverage is top shelf. Always glad to be with you guys every draft. And Steph, you must be loving the music here tonight. The little reggae vibe from the islands. I know you're in Hawaii, but you still love that reggae music. I would
Arnell Tate did not have that on my cue card at number 4. I thought with Salah and all of their other
I think the Giants
acquisitions.
are pissed off right now.
Why? Because they're going to draft Sonny Styles?
It's because I think they really wanted Tate.
Well, actually, they might pivot and go with Jordan Tyson here, has been the rumor.
Good luck.
Because they don't think that he's gonna fall.
Good luck with that.
Greg Gabriel thinks that Fernando Mendoza is gonna go into the Giants. I guess he's not. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
All there. Ivan's got you covered on the bottom of the screen. Love went to Arizona. Ivan,
can you
shortcuts here with the update? Yeah.
Can you add the team? Just the
I'm gonna end up running out of characters.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm keeping it to a minimum. Because if I keep adding more characters,
we can do them in 10s.
We could do them in 10s.
Okay, that works.
They run out of characters now?
I don't know. I haven't done one that long.
I got 1,000. Yeah, I got 1,000 characters.
I think you'll be all right, bro. Promise you won't run out of 1,000. Just go.
But we're talking about spaces. Every keystroke is a character.
I still don't think you get to 1,000 on 32 picks.
All right.
Benjamin Solak says the Giants are on the board with Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, and Caleb Downs all available. Imagine if they decide to go Jordan Tyson.
Well, they should go Reuben Bain if they're going to go defense.
They're just drafting every fucking pass rusher.
I know. They got Brian Burns.
Thibodeau.
They do not like Thibodeau.
The Penn State kid from last year.
That kid as well. Did I call it on him?
Pick is in, and the New York Football Giants have selected linebacker Arvell Reese from
Good
Ohio
luck
State.
With that. Yeah, it gives me Leonard Floyd vibes.
I think with Arvell, I think there's as much projection in with him as there is on a quarterback with how people are talking about him.
I would never take Reese. Ivan's doing shit just to fuck with Shane.
It's gonna make my head explode.
I knew it.
What do you want?
Just put for the Giants, put number 5 NYG and then the name.
You want them abbreviated?
No, he wants the team.
The team name. Well, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to save you space.
NYG is an abbreviation. That's all you had to say.
I thought I did.
No, you said put the team names. Anyway, fuck the
I already know Shane's brain. He looked down and he's like, Reese, Giants.
So we have breaking news. The Kansas City Chiefs have now traded up to number 6 and are now on the clock. And it is widely expected that they will be selecting Sonny Styles.
Wow.
Not official on who they're taking.
Where's Jackal when you need him? He'd be typing these names up. Call him up, Ivan.
So the next move for Ivan is to go backwards. Backwards with the numbers. Or go odds and evens. 1, 3, 2, 4.
There he is, the married man now, Shane.
I love you, Ivan. I'm just busting your balls.
He's got it up top. How did he do this?
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh, now we're happy about it.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm
You
kidding.
stepped up
I'm kidding.
and
Is you want the first names then?
No, just the last name's fine, but put first round 1, then put Vegas and then the guy's name after it. Follow it?
So the trade terms are the Chiefs get pick
2.
6, the Browns get 9, 74, and 141.
9, 74, and 141.
Yep.
To move up from where?
And I'm telling you what's going to happen at 9. The Cleveland Browns are going to select an offensive tackle. And the rumor is they love Caden Proctor. We'll see how it unfolds.
God. Deshaun Jones and Caden Proctor. Brandon Babadio, Shane, a married man. $9.99. Bear down, baby. Let's fucking go.
Congrats on the nuptials.
Or hugging on the couch, newlyweds, enjoying TTNL draft. What was the song? Greg Gabriel wrong again. Greg Gabe wrong again. This Ivan guy is your lead scout? Yikes, says.
Wow, the Kansas City Chiefs traded up. The Kansas City Chiefs traded up and took cornerback Mansour Delane.
Who?
Mansour Delane, the LSU corner.
Traded up?
Kansas City.
That's who they wanted.
I don't even know what that was in reference to, DL bitch. What? Because we're fucking having a conversation about how they want me to fucking operate the fucking ticker? Or what are we talking about here? What is this based on? You being a little punk bitch or what?
Aw, giving you a hard time.
Yeah, so am I. Giving him a hard time.
Browns. Smart move by the Browns, Shane.
Yeah.
Taking.
So on ESPN, they don't even have the Giants pick in yet.
Is this? Yeah, this is ESPN. It says Giants pick is in on both networks. That's it. We're already on the fucking trade. Here's a news flash for you, Roger. Put the commercials on the side of the screen while the draft is going, like you do in your timeout breaks. God.
Sonny Styles sliding.
I
don't think he's going to slide too far because the Commanders are on the clock.
Sliding like Joe Biden.
Oh, God. Stop. Jesus Christ. Fucking moon landing, and now Phil's trying to talk politics.
No politics. Just rhymed.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ivan's getting fired up. DL. Here's how you do it, Ivan. 1. Vegas.
You want Vegas, not the LA, not LV, right?
LV, yeah, no, LV. LV's fine.
See, now there's two
or.
So listen, this is what you have to do. Think about how that would be on the score ticker if you're watching the game.
Mendoza. LV1 Mendoza. That's exactly what I have right now.
No, 1 first. Dot. Team. Last name.
Oh, you want the team after the
first? Yes.
Yeah.
That's how they're on the ticker, bro. We've lived our whole life watching this. That's why when yours came up, I'm like, fucking Shane's gonna lose his mind. And he did.
I looked
Sam Patterson. Nothing's going to get me down with this music. Not even Greg Gabriel's sources. Look. Transcendent Fool is helping you out.
Ivan's going to change the music.
Saving all those.
Oh, we don't have it over here.
I'm not putting any fucking parentheses, dude. So
no, I thought he was gonna. I thought we had the rant music
thanks for the help, but kiss my ass with the parentheses.
Tickergate 2026. Can you imagine right now Kerry is putting a puzzle together with his wife? Listen to his music.
Kerry had one of the underrated text messages earlier. I don't know if you saw it. He told his mother that he was going to watch Grown Man's Christmas tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, oh, honey, is that on Hallmark Channel?
We have not got to the Hallmark Channel. So Reese is going to the Giants still on ESPN with Mel Kiper. I think it's time for Mel to retire. He was a legend. Dude, the Giants war room cam, Shane.
Yeah.
Tell me that ain't telling.
Yeah.
Head coach.
Everybody
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Joe Shane on his left like a little bitch that shouldn't be there anyway.
According to Benjamin Solak, the Giants will play Arvell Reese as a stack linebacker
That's exactly
next to Tremaine Edmonds.
That's where he needs to be. He's a smart coach because he is not a pass rusher. Todd McShay. You like him as a pass rusher. Where do you see that? I don't see that. I see a guy getting beat up. I don't like him at pass rush. It's unbelievable how these guys scout shit. Yeah, ditto scout. Stand-up linebacker, outside linebacker. That's where Reese would be. And in fact, I would have taken Sonny Styles over Reese if that's what you're looking for. But in real life, we are on to Washington pick, but on the draft coverage, you're still with the Chiefs because they traded up and are going to draft cornerback to replace the two. One they traded, the other one signed in free agency with the Rams. So now look at our producer there.
Ivan did not have Bannergate on his cue card tonight.
Bannergate. Dawn, get working on a t-shirt.
The pick is in, and the Washington Commanders have
Arizona.
selected linebacker Sonny Styles.
So the Cardinals have taken Sonny Styles.
Yes.
Commanders. Actually, can you put Chicago 1 ... as a t-shirt for TTNL going into the offseason for Ivan?
Sonny Styles, the New Orleans Saints are now on the clock.
I love juice. Love some Ivan.
Kansas City, they have the pick is in on ESPN. They are wildly slow. Holy shit.
Well, when you have Roger Goodell wanting all these commercials, the production sucks. Just put the commercials on the screen in a box.
They're gonna have the
Andy
draft.
Reid looks like a white fucking flashlight with a.
How do you feel about trading up 3 spots in the top 10 for a corner?
I absolutely loathe it, Shane. What did they give up?
We announced it.
Again, the 74th.
Yeah, and one pick 141, I think it was.
I don't get it. Someone's asking for a friend if we're...
I did not know that we could even put the ticker.
I like it up top better, Ivan. So breaking his balls, but look what he does.
Real Chucky Love.
Let's go, Chuck.
He just got married a week ago too, and I don't know none of these players. I'm just curious to see who we get. TTNL's the best. Bear down.
Well, bear with us and become a patron, because every guy we draft, shout out to that guy, Chris Harrell, he just puts it in the fucking books. Ivan gets to cutting as the lead analyst, as he is. Nobody better. He sucks at a fucking type script, but as far as cutting tape, no one better. And we will break down every pick as well as some of the undrafteds. Because some kid out of Towson State might not have enough tape. NFL Network's even slower, says it.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. All they got to do is do that commercial on the screen shit. It's like clockwork when Tate and I see it during games when they do the commercial and it's only on one side of the screen, but the guys are in the huddle on the other side.
Ian Rappaport just sent out a tweet saying that the Chiefs took Mansour Delane. I mean, that literally just came through. So, yeah, we're going to be done with the picks, and they're on ESPN. They're going to be on pick 15. This New Orleans Saints pick is in, and they have selected wide receiver Jordan Tyson.
There it is. Jordan Tyson to the Saints.
The Reuben Bain fall is happening.
Oh, man, please get to 15 and let's trade up. Let's get him. Mansour Delane coming off injury. They trade up to get him, Shane.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. TTNL Vargas lead ain't.
So we are
Caleb Downs is surprising that he's not gone.
Yeah,
I
Downs.
thought the Commanders were going to take Downs. They took Styles.
So the pick was the 6th overall pick for the 9th overall, a 3rd round pick, and what was the rest of it? Hold on. A 3rd and a 5th.
Well, we're way ahead. Shane's got you way ahead of the television broadcast.
Yep. So pick number.
Put a bet in. You can take Shane's advice. Put your bet in and win.
Sure.
And then throw a super chat in for the guys that helped you win that bet. You just listen here, then text your friend. I bet you. How much you want to bet? 100? The
100?
Saints take. Phil, you're teaching people the wrong thing. Banner looks good. Bannergate. And Ivan do Raz scores on the ticker. Under in parentheses. 9.3. Raz. Can I even put logos instead of the names, Jake? That would be a dope option if they could. Put a little.
If there were logos, I'd take
He'd
time.
be
to
all
put
over.
fucking logos. I would.
Yeah, he'd be all over that. StreamYard's slacking on that. We could do a slam down helmet with some lightning and some guitar from Ron G.
So according to
Firework display.
I forget who just said it. The New York Giants war room is quite upset that Jordan Tyson did not fall to pick number 10.
Well, they might be happy that they saved themselves from a guy that's frequently injured. He wasn't in my top 5 because I don't trust this football player at all. His body language says, I work hard when I want to work hard. And I'm often injured. And that's not something I can get behind. Now, he might end up being great. He has this extreme athleticism and talent. There's no question. His twitchiness. I just worry about this guy. So I would be not in that camp. I'm hoping we steal Bullets' boy in our
Adam Schefter reporting.
pick.
Despite drafting Arvell Reese, the New York Giants have no plans on trading defensive end Kayvon Thibodeau.
Nobody wants him. That's the thing. If the Bears were ever trading for him, they're giving you a 6th round pick.
Some of these legitimate guys are just tweeting out like the Commanders will take Sonny Styles with their pick. It's like, no shit.
Well, I don't know about trading George McCaskey for Ruben Bain, but I'd be all over it. But the Giants continue to giant in my mind. Do you like Reese as an outside linebacker, Shane?
I told you, I mean, you want to play him as your Sam Backer?
Yeah, that's where I am. I think he could play in a 3-4 as a rush guy. Okay, if he puts on 25 pounds right now,
I just think there's so much projecting.
I don't see
him
any
on there because he looks, like I said, he kind of looks the part, but like you said, he's got to get bigger.
I was in the pool. Is that the meme there? They're all. I can't see it.
No, he's got his jacket on. That's not.
Yeah,
that's not. Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, you can put up New Orleans. They took Jordan Tyson, wide receiver.
How would he abbreviate Arizona State, Jane?
ASU.
There you go. Bain falling because of the deadly car crash? No.
3 of the first 7 picks are from Ohio State.
Well, Caleb Downs is about to go soon, too. So that'll be 4.
That's probably, I mean, I could imagine the Giants. Oh, wow. The pick is in at number 9, and the Browns have selected offensive tackle Spencer Fano.
Wow. Bring Ivan back in here. Ivan, you and I broke these guys down, Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
Fano going here.
I like him. I mean, he's got a mean streak to him that I really like. As long as he plays right tackle. I mean, I don't know if he can move around, but I feel like he has all the ability to be a quality top right tackle in the league.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I thought it'd be Proctor or my guy from Miami. Fano, I like Fano.
Everybody had the kid from Miami bookmarked to Arizona at 3, pretty much the entirety of the draft process. I mean, especially in the beginning. And now you're down here to pick 10 and he's still on the board. I would say that that's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Fano went in front of him. I have Proctor number 1. So Fano, I like the player. I think he's my 5th tackle. Am I right there?
What are the chances the Giants draft Reuben Bain?
Oh my God. Yeah, Spencer Fano is my 5th tackle. 5B, actually. With Monroe Feeling. So it's always about how these guys see these players. I think Fano's a good football player. He's got a lot of potential. I think he could play left or right tackle with what I saw, but more right tackle. I do like his body language, his effort throughout every play. I thought he's way more physical than Caleb Lomu, his partner there.
The New York Giants pick is in. They are not trading. We just don't know who it is as of yet. My guess would be Caleb Downs.
That's where my guess.
Harbaugh has always been a big-time safety guy. We'll see, but
Caleb Downs would be a nice pick for them. They get their teammates together. Downs and Reese. Do they take a receiver here, Shane? Mekhi Lemon. So Mike Huff could be.
He would be right. He'd prove me wrong.
He'd prove me wrong. It'd be 10. I don't know. Could they draft Sadiq, the tight end?
Albert Breer reporting that had Cleveland not been able to consummate a trade, they were still taking Spencer Fano at 6.
That was their number 1 guy, obviously, because they still had all the tackles to choose from, Albert. So it's pretty simple. I don't think you'll see McDonald going here. So I would be in shock if Caden McDonald went to the Giants here at 10.
Here?
Yeah.
I can't see that with who's available to him. I mean, I guess they're just saying that they're going to replace. He's going to replace Dexter Lawrence.
We have 17 minutes of commercials and then the next pick.
Ben Solak says if the Giants take Caleb Downs, they're the clear winner on day 1. Well, yeah, because they've had 2 top 10 picks.
Oh my God. People like that just says nerd on the back of their jersey. Ivan's banner looking sharp, coach. It's looking sharp. Scrolling across the top. There he
The
is.
New York Giants pick is
8-0.
in, and they are selecting Miami offensive tackle
Oh,
Maioga.
Bain still goes and Caleb go. My number 1 and number 2 players in the entire draft are still on the board. And some nerd will go, and that's C, right, Waddle, right? That doesn't prove shit. Let's see how they do in the NFL. So Jordan Tyson went to the Saints, right?
Yeah,
This fucking. Oh my God. Well, I'm still on Jordan Tyson live, apparently.
Mayaga. How do you say his name?
Brad Biggs saying if the Bears are after an offensive tackle in round 1, and we'll have to wait and see, their bid could be boosted by the fact that one quarter of the round is complete, and an O lineman has yet to be selected. So obviously he's
way
behind because
behind.
there's two off because Fano and Mauioga are both off the board. So here's the offensive tackle run.
This might be the worst thing that the NFL did because their draft coverage is so dumb behind.
I just don't know how it's because they're so money driven with the prime time
it's
dollars.
terrible.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
So fucking dumb.
Break the guys down on TV and have
exactly. Have it be
hire
live.
Ivan to do your running scroll. It'll be updated.
Just break the news like you do. Every time the Bears are on the clock, they went to commercial for like 8 years straight. And the Bears are on the clock, and we'll be right back. Shown Netflix.
I do like the pick for the Giants. I think it makes sense. I just don't think you can. I mean, I
wonder if anyone's going to have a problem with Jordan Tyson crying in the walkout. Maybe they'll say something negative about that.
No, that's a competitor, Phil.
All right. I'm going to go smoke. Hopefully I'll come back happy.
Well, I don't know how this music isn't making you ecstatic.
This is the worst.
You're ready to switch
a little
it?
played out, yeah.
I was feeling it.
I was, 47 minutes ago. This one's way too short. It just, you know what I mean? It's only like, 46 seconds long or something.
Oh. Well, we'll give it a few minutes.
They should give us more options on our banners where you can change colors and all that. That would be cool.
I think you could change the color of the banner.
No. I mean, so you could highlight certain parts to, like, you could make LV black and white, the Jets green and white. You know what I mean?
What do you think of Ivan spacing in his banner?
Phil, you don't think that I fucking saw that?
Shout out to Cherie. I miss Cherie.
Is she in the chat?
How's she been? I don't know. Is she in the chat?
Come say hi, Cherie.
Pop on. Pop on. If Caleb cried on the walk up, he's a selfish prima donna and light, soft, la da 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 da. I'm just saying the truth. Just calling it out. Meanwhile, they're on the Saints pick, Shane.
Yeah, it's bonkers.
I mean, ESPN. I just don't understand.
What a disaster. Yeah. I mean, no reason that the coverage is like this. It's crazy.
Uh-oh. We got a guy.
There he is.
In the chat. Jumping in.
No,
there he is.
Bring him out.
Look at this. It's crazy.
Big Steve Edwards jumping in on track tonight. The Kool-Aid man himself with that smile. Look at it.
What's going on? I think I smiled when somebody almost hit me today. I was just like, you know what? It's the draft. Get out of here.
That's right.
Get out of my way.
Nothing's getting you upset.
Oh, no, man.
Have you seen any big surprises yet, Steve, on what's unfolded?
Tate, South Side guy from Marist High School, Catholic League. I knew, obviously he was projected top 10, but I didn't know he was going to go that early to the Titans. So obviously getting a weapon for their young quarterback. Just kind of seeing, we're not Bain.
Oh, that's my guy.
Bain and Caleb Downs both.
Yeah. Caleb Downs and Bain still out there.
Yeah, we'll see. Is Cleveland going to pair Bain up with Garrett Miles?
How about
No, Cleveland
going
took
first?
Spencer Fano.
I'm behind. God dang
Yeah.
it.
Hey, you haven't been tuning in here with
Yeah,
Shane.
so the Giants pick is already in too.
Oh
So
my
that wouldn't
God,
be
I'm
on there.
behind.
They took Mauiaga from Miami, the offensive tackle.
So Fano and Moiaga off the board.
But
Okay, damn, I'm
ESPN
behind. So
well,
Bain is falling down.
The TV broadcast is way behind.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Miami Dolphins are actually on the clock, and on TV it just says the Giants pick is in.
I now have two people who I know in my past are front office people at Miami. Kyle Smith. I think he's the assistant GM now. Played with him in arena football. Was my roommate in arena football with the Arizona Rattlers, and
Nice.
I believe my buddy Min Lou is still the personnel director or something like that. So, always interested to see what kind of rebuild Miami's going to be on.
Spencer Fano is a Brown. Him and Deshaun Jones. Oh man, the tackles.
Dewan.
That's right. Dewan.
Didn't they move Dewan over to left at some point this year?
Yeah,
right?
they did.
Then he got hurt too at some point.
I did send Max AO a link if he wanted to jump on.
So we have a trade.
A trade is now in with the Dolphins.
Yes. The Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock after
Caleb
trading out
Downs.
with the Miami Dolphins.
Caleb Downs.
Yeah.
I'm calling.
They need a leader. They need a leader.
I think they want
but
their
hey,
Woodson.
Would that be Bain? Could that be Bain jumping in there?
Could be. Imagine Bain. I just don't want them to take Bain, so I'm giving them down.
Absolutely.
No, you know what's going to happen is a team that you absolutely despise is going to trade up.
Oh,
and
right
take
in
Ruben
front of
Bain.
us.
Or like you'll fall into the Minnesota Vikings lap or something crazy, and then the rumor is that they're trading Grenard to Philly.
So are you guys thinking the Bears are having any discussions, any talk right now about how to move up, watching this kind of fall?
So Mike Huff was wrong again, Shane.
Uh-oh. Mike Huff versus Greg Gabriel. Who wins?
I'm putting money on Mike Huff.
The Dallas Cowboys pick is in, and they have selected from Ohio State safety Caleb Downs.
All right, I called it, Shane.
Well, now, do you think the Bears? I was saying, do you think the Bears are making any kind of conversations about trying to get up for Bain?
Wait, so Dallas, who has the 12th pick?
Miami moved back.
Oh man, what would it cost to get there, Shane? Oh, could you imagine us getting Bain tonight? I wouldn't even be able to control myself. Come on, Uncrustable. Get up there. Make the move. There he is, Steve. Mr. Uncrustable. He's thinking about it, Shane. He's thinking about it. Oh, House of Bain.
Even the way this draft is falling, do you think it's falling in favor of the Bears right now? I mean, we still got a lot to go.
Well, it's starting to.
Yeah, I like this.
It's starting to filter out. I mean, you know what I mean? It got a little bit haywire, but now you're starting to see some of the guys that you're expecting to go. They're starting to go. I mean, we're still.
TV almost caught up to us.
You're on pick 12. And the Bears are at 25, but I mean, you are.
All the Ohio State players are off.
Very close to the area of where if you were willing to move, this would be the getting close to the area. So the official trade. Holy shit. Every time I try to talk, Phil just does not shut the fuck up. The trade, the Cowboys are sending number 12, 177, and 180 to move up one spot to 11.
So 2 picks.
Yep.
They really wanted Caleb
And the pick
Downs.
swap.
My number 1 player, Caleb Downs. They got him.
So the Giants traded Dexter Lawrence for Francis Mauigoa. That's what the trade ended up being.
Let's go. Mr. Pulls. Now is the time. Whip that thing out.
I will be
Throw it on the
honest.
table.
I will be absolutely floored if they come up that high.
Oh my God, I would be so fired up. You wouldn't even know. And they
When
get
we
it
start
fucking-
playing ball, Shane, as far as like Bane dropping and thinking about trading up.
Say again. What are
I
you
said,
talking?
I said, when would you start thinking about playing some ball with?
It's in the area now where if you're, like I said, if you have him graded high enough, and I mean, I have him graded high enough. I'm talking specifically about the Bears. You are making calls now. I mean, you're
bro.
making calls at 10.
Bro, get the fuck up there and get Bane. Give up the fucking 57th and the 25th and get Bane. Oh my God. Whoa.
You'll be getting the guy, man.
The Saints
you talk about the arms, all you want. The guy's bend and just tenacity and ability to even bump inside to help you with some,
Green tech in a pinch. He can play
and a pinch and the pass through long yardage, rushers. You know what I mean? Which we are lacking. The guy could.
It's not costing us another first. It's not costing you a first next year to get up to 13 or 12. You're giving the 57th and the 25th. You're giving another high pick in the second. Get up there and get him. He's worth those fucking picks. Trust me. He's the second best player in this whole draft, if not the best. He will end up being TJ Watt. Like, do Micah Parsons tape at Penn State versus Baines tape at Miami? It goes to Baines. Like, you get so crazy over these arms, the short arms. Yeah, how about Mike Tyson's short reach? How did that work out? It's really not that hard to see that shit.
How about Mike Vrabel today?
Oh my God.
Jesus
No one's had a
Christ.
worse month.
It just keeps getting worse.
Some of these guys are so fucking late. Holy shit.
I heard Maury Povich called.
Adam Schefter just tweeted out, we have a trade, and then he's announcing the fucking Dallas trade.
We got a trade. I will bet you who they're trading up.
All right, so the pick is in for the Miami Dolphins, and
Moving.
buckle up, Bears fans, because there's about to be some disappointment coming around here.
Oh, they got.
The Miami Dolphins have selected offensive tackle from the University of Alabama, Caden Proctor.
Fucking see, this is what I'm talking about. I just talked about fucking guys I know, you fucking assholes. They did it. The guys I know in these front offices.
He's gonna love that 112-degree Miami training camp at 364 pounds. He's gonna be.
The one thing
he's gonna be
about
down
that shit, you either can use that to your advantage
Yep.
and shave that fucking weight off, or you can be out there suffering.
Oh
But-
shit! Here's the even bigger one. The pick is in for number 13. The LA Rams are drafting quarterback Ty Simpson.
Wow. The Jets have Geno, baby. Ty Simpson becomes the heir apparent to Matt Stafford, Shane.
Yeah. Sean
Dude,
McVay
now
called.
is the time to strike.
Sean McVay called Matthew Stafford and said, "You play as long as you want to."
It's in my mock, by the way.
Hey, after Proctor's out of there, okay, that's my only tackle I wanted at that spot. I'm moving. I'm even more salivating for Bain now.
Oh my God, who has the pick, Shane? Now
We're at pick 14.
we lost our scribe.
Well, and I think he's updating it.
What?
Oh, so you don't think that the Baltimore Ravens are going to take Ruben Bain? That's a Baltimore Raven pick. Yeah,
that's right up their freaking alley.
It is.
This junkyard dog. They don't care.
Oh my God. Those fucks traded it for Crosby.
They just sit and let guys fall into their lap in every single draft.
And then I'm sure the Bears are sitting there, and Baltimore is not probably that. I would be shocked if they don't take them right here. And who else you got in front of you? You got Philadelphia, right?
So you have. So right now the Ravens are on the clock, then Tampa, then the Jets, the Lions, Vikings, Panthers, Cowboys again, Steelers, Chargers, Eagles, Browns, Bears.
Who'd the Dolphins grab? Oh, they grabbed Proctor, right? Proctor.
Yep, Caden Proctor.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, man, because those divisional opponents. Not only is Bain a great player, you looking at him get into Chicago, that might be something. Hey, I'm gonna add him to our team, and also taking an opportunity for the Bears to get an absolute steal. They would definitely steal if he doesn't go to Baltimore here. One of these,
you got to think. You got to think Jesse Minter. You got to think Jesse Minter's just sitting back. Oh yeah, give me Ruben Bain. We're not worried about his arm length.
Yeah,
at all.
Oh my God. This is where you become a legend as a GM when you make a fucking trade up and get this type of guy. And you fucking piss on all the Reese pick will look like the dumbest pick that you passed on. How do you pass on Bain? They'll look dumb.
Just looking at these Caleb Downs highlights, he's a freaking dog.
Oh, he is an animal.
Jesus.
He's like a linebacker with coverage skills.
I'm shocked the Giants passed him. His father was drafted by the Giants in the 3rd round. Remember his dad played? Gary Downs, running back.
I hate to say it, great pick by the fucking Cowboys. That's just
yeah, they got a fucking beast. A tone setter, a leader.
Tone setter, one-on-one.
33 seconds ago, Dan Weeder says the Miami Dolphins could be eyeing Caden Proctor, that we obviously reported here about 11 minutes ago. It's bad how off this is to what you're getting and what is on TV. I mean, they got to fix this shit.
They gotta incorporate this.
Brutal, because this is like this is like the next biggest thing to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, they're so connected to so many streaming avenues. It's like I don't know what is that messing with the lag and the coverage. I mean, I know ESPN's the major streamer in this. I mean, the major coverage. How many people are streaming this outside of
Well, I think everybody's actually streaming it, because does anybody have a box anymore?
No.
Well, how do you watch TV? Steve, do you have YouTube TV?
I got the Magic
barbershop connect.
I got the Magic Box, which automatically lags. So I have when I'm watching the Bears this year, it was like flip my phone around because I do not want to hear what happened.
We have a monopoly called ESPN. Now they own the NFL Network.
Yeah, what the hell?
Who's going to own the NFL Sunday Ticket?
YouTube right now.
Yeah, but that's up next year or something, I was reading. Now they might be going to court and get sued about this broadcasting right, and then they'll have to do it sell by the team. And that was always my dream because I would just pay for the Bears $80 for the season or 180, whatever it is.
Hey, just going back on Caden Proctor, remember all the people,
Oh God,
and
all the blog boys feel like dumbass.
Caden Proctor, and and here you go, same thing with our boy last year, Banks.
Most athletic tackle, number one tackle for me.
So the good part about it is Baltimore is on the clock here at 14. So now, like I said, if you are in the world of trading up, now you're only moving 10.
Yeah, that's where that second round. We have 2 second-round picks. Now that becomes a pawn. I can't see if Bain goes to Detroit, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. So we gotta get up there and get him. Because those blog boys that are like, no, don't trade up, keep those picks. This is a special fucking football player, Ruben Bain.
Who's going to absolutely be motivated.
Oh my God.
Baltimore's pick is not in yet, Mo. Not that I have.
Yeah, because fucking they got to give Mel Kiper 45 minutes to bring Dan Orlovsky on to talk about Ty Simpson. Going Caden Proctor on the walk-up is what I got on television. Hugging Commissioner Roger Goodell.
People are still like, holy shit, the Rams are drafting Ty Simpson. That's how far behind we are.
Please, God. Please,
just sit back and enjoy the ride, Phil. I think you're going to end up being disappointed, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but it's a gauntlet of fucking teams in front of us that can. This guy's solid, and it's going to be somebody's gift.
You have the Vikings and Lions in your own division, and the Cowboys could use them. The Vikings could, Lions, the Jets, Steelers, Chargers, Eagles, and Browns before you even get to Chicago.
Did Bain get a 30 visit? No, because no one thought he was getting out of the top 6 of this draft. So the whole accident thing is pushing this football player down. This is when great teams draft those guys.
I wonder if the Bears did any kind of interviewing with them, even though it was no 30 visits.
Sure he did.
I'm sure,
guys at the combine.
Yeah. They talked about just about all these guys.
They were down in Miami. I'm sure they spoke.
I hope they had some kind of conversation, some kind of getting to know the kid, even though he was in the top 30, where if they were thinking like to do the thing we think they should do, that they've gotten to know him. You see it all the time where somebody falls, somebody's like, yeah, we really never talked to him really, but I feel like if the Bears haven't talked to him, and with all with the accident, they in the past, they'll tend to pass up on that player, let alone move up to go get him, so we'll see.
They slowed down the draft.
Yeah, it's kind of this thing gonna slow down a little bit. This is when it gets tight, and
this is getting tight for me.
My phone is about to go dead.
I can't even move off my screen without freezing, which sucks. I have to look at my phone.
Man, the timelines on X are a fucking goddamn disaster.
Dane Brugler's number 1 edge defender is still on the board. That is Ruben Bain, Shane.
Yeah.
Wanted to check. PFF's number 1 ranked edge defender It's Ruben Bain, Shane. I'm surprised, actually. Just look that up. Who's Lance Zierlein's number one edge? Defensive end.
Couldn't tell you.
It's unfortunate. Arvell Reese, Shane.
Ah, interesting.
Arvell Reese. Well, you can't get upset with things you can't control.
Oh, sure
I
you can.
get upset with everything that I can't control. So that's called being a fan and watching the game. Bill, this is where they separate the football mind from the pussy of GM polls. He will not do anything.
Yeah, Goodell is just announcing the Ty Simpson pick now. So I wonder if they're just making everybody wait, because I mean I got nothing on Baltimore, and it's.
I think they got wind of TTNL making it out, because what's it called? My plan of telling and betting, that cash thing.
The Baltimore Ravens pick is in, and they are selecting offensive guard from Penn State University.
There he goes.
Oliva Vega Ione.
There he goes, Ivan.
He's gonna fucking be a monster for Baltimore.
They always get him, Shane. They like those big guys in the middle.
He didn't go to Baltimore. He definitely wasn't going to make it past Philadelphia. Philadelphia wanted they.
Where is Ivan?
I'm right here.
You got to get a 4-man broadcast here. I'm going to fix this setup, so just leave it. Okay. Make it look better than that. You don't need us too big.
I was watching y'all's what's the name of y'all what was that
pop-up show?
The four
Fight night?
Fight night. I was watching Fight Night. Hey Phil, you was getting screwed, bro.
Right.
Every pick, I was like, yeah, that's a field pick. They was just snatching them.
Lobster Bear was just all in my.
He did his homework.
He had a spy in my fucking cellar.
And fucking Ivan was just trolling the whole time. Just trolling.
Next year we got to put you in there.
Yeah, man, I got to get my shit together. That shit was intense. So, like I had to, I felt pretty good, but I had to make sure because you got to fill a damn whole roster together.
We could have. What would Big Steve's team name be, Shane?
Oh, jeez.
What was your high school?
Caravan, the big caravan.
Section of chocolate. What is this velvet? That's one of my go-to. What is a lot of Coming to America references I always use.
Then we would use, what is it? McLowry's? What was it?
McDowell's.
McDowell.
All right. So real quick, not to get off that, but the New York Jets are on the clock here at 16, and if you don't make the move now, the next two picks are NFC North representatives in Detroit and Minnesota.
Oh,
dude,
Lord.
gotta trade up with the Jets, bro. Come on.
Minnesota's gonna grab that Oregon safety. I just got a feeling.
Let's go, Poles. Get up there. How does that look? I was trying to.
This lag is fucking terrible, man.
Crazy.
Well, we're here with Simpson putting on his Rams hat.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm sitting here watching Simpson. Jeez.
Fixed Ivan. Fixing Shane. House of Pain Shane.
You can hit copy. You know what I mean? Add box and copy. So it'll take the exact dimensions from yours and put another one in there. Did you know that? If you go through the options at the top.
Yeah. There. We got 1,200 of you watching live. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, which 49% of viewers aren't subscribed.
The Bucks have not taken anybody yet.
Every week. Let's get you subscribed to the channel. Doesn't take much.
Hey Shane.
Yes, sir.
Being an Alabama guy, I was, when Saban was there, I definitely loved Alabama. I was, but I remember with Ty Simpson when they recruited him. I'm like, okay, he's trying to figure out to have that quarterback. Are you kind of shocked? That.
Oh, I'm shocked. I like Ty
Simpson.
I like Ty Simpson. I don't like Ty Simpson in the middle of the first round. I mean, I just think that's where we are in this draft. With I think Mendoza's talented. I would never draft Fernando Mendoza #1 overall if I was running a team.
It's that type of year of quarterback, but yeah. I just never saw this for Ty Simpson. Like it took him a while to grab that spot at Alabama, and
come on.
So Nick Saban said this about Caden Proctor. We love Caden. The issue with him is he's not a bad person at all. He'll do whatever you ask him to do once you get him in the building. But when he's not in the building, that's where the issue is. He tends to get a little bit overweight. He might not come in the best shape. And those are the things that you have to manage with him all the time. I do think that they are manageable. He's not exactly a self-starter who will get in great shape on his own and come to camp like you want him to. But if you can get him to come to camp, once you got him there, you can get him ready to go. So I don't think that's a huge negative for the guy.
Yeah. I definitely think we would have had the infrastructure of people, the O-line coach, Tooney.
So real quick, not to step on your toes, the Tampa Bay Bucks pick is in, and Ruben Bain is not going to the NFC North because he is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Oh my God!
There he goes.
Yeah. So Phil, there was not even a shot of us.
Hey, if you're not going to get him, that's the best thing that could happen. Is that he's not falling into? Can you imagine Ruben Bain with Aiden Hutchinson?
That's what I said. I will lose my mind. The dream is over. I forget the other lyrics.
Yeah, that's the best scenario. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't know if they were even trying, but at least, hey, Tampa Bay wasn't going to budge anyway. So that's who they were like eyeing the whole time. But yeah, at least it didn't fall into the hands of your
Tampa Bay gets a player. I'm just sitting here waiting. Am I going to eat the Uncrustable? Am I going to eat it tonight? Is our GM going to finally dip his toe on the defensive side of the football on the end of the defensive line? We know you draft defensive tackles, Pulse. We know you do that, and you don't do that well. What are you going to do here? Are you going to listen to Jeff King? That's the question.
The New York Jets are on the clock.
Oh.
So they went pass rushers.
They got see a wide over. They thought they would get Simpson.
You could see. Well, the consensus with the Jets is that they are not in the quarterback market in 2026. They're all over 2027. That seems to be the talk. But I mean, they could use a wide receiver. You could see Kenyon Sadiq. I mean, they could use a tight end.
Yeah.
The Jets could use fucking anything, let's be honest.
The Jets.
I don't think you can go wrong.
Jesus Christ. This fucking Steve.
Steve, how do you feel about Jeremiah Love going to the Arizona Cardinals when Jacoby Brissett is there?
I just, you don't have, you're setting yourself up for a little bit of failure there. I mean,
I agree.
It's putting him in a bad situation. You don't even have a quarterback settled. A franchise or a future quarterback, and I don't know have the history on hand, but that's not how you build your team. Going for a running back and you don't even have a quarterback settled, or with Jacoby Brissett, he's solid, good placement quarterback, good backup and placement guy but not your future. You know what I mean? So that was a weird one right there. Obviously great talent, but just a bad spot for him. And that just keeps going back to Arizona. Just a terrible.
Yeah, I don't listen. Jeremiah Love is a fantastic prospect. I'm not bagging on him, but there's no way if I am the general manager
for that team.
Not under those circumstances.
No, not under those circumstances. And it seems like Arizona makes those type of picks. How many time in and time out have they just not built their thing up right? And the offensive player, you know what I mean? It's been a long time since they really, effectively drafted, I think. And they're up there all the time. So,
yeah.
Just they can't get right over in Arizona, man.
Well, I like the pick for Arizona. I think you're getting a superstar.
You're getting a superstar.
I understand what Shane's saying, but you got to take these players where you can get them. Simpson going to the Rams. They could have traded for Tyson Bagent, Carm. They wanted a stud. I mocked Rams taking Simpson, so I'm proud of that.
Oh, you did at 13?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, we did. All our top
the
five.
The pick is in for the New York Jets, and you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. They take tight end Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon.
The Jets getting a prospect for Geno. Maybe the Jets will trade for Shador, Mel.
So these are back-to-back picks coming up for the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm going to put my picks out there right now. I think the Detroit Lions take Monroe Freeling, the offensive tackle from Georgia.
Play this game with you.
And I think the Minnesota Vikings take safety Dylan Thieneman that Ivan brought up.
Ivan said that as well.
Yeah, I just said that.
So did Greg Braggs.
Never heard of him. Greg Braggs, I mean.
I mean, you guys don't even talk to me all day.
So to show you how accurate mock draft simulators, Reuben Bain fell to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2% of the time across mock draft simulators on the internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that, being honest. Excuse me. Mekhi Lemon still there. You could see Detroit taking another receiver in the first round.
Nah, they have too many offensive line issues. You lose Taylor Decker, you lost your center.
I hope they take Lomo. So I think you're right. The Vikings are going to take a safety from Oregon. I think you're right there.
Says the Tampa Bay Bucks were open to moving back.
Thanks, Pulse.
Well, you remember the rumor that I shared with you earlier. But when Reuben Bain was available, everything was off the table.
They're a fucking smart franchise.
Uh-oh.
Ivan Fiction Sadiq.
Sandman's calling you out.
He fixed it before it got posted up there. Don't worry, Ivan. I don't fucking spell any of these guys' names or say them right either.
Don't worry. Nobody spells worse than Lobster Bear. He sent me his team, and I swear to God, every fucking name was spelled wrong on the entire roster that he sent me. I'm sure he's listening right now and is mortified, but not a good speller.
Not his best quality. That's okay.
No, definitely not.
Here comes fucking Burton throwing shit in a fan.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Bane looks pissed off.
Bane is fucking fired up.
Yeah.
He should be.
He's like ready to play right now. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Hey,
now.
that would excite me.
Yep. This kid's about to fucking throw down.
That's definitely not an L.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is Ione, not Laone.
Yeah.
Baines Taylor works at Baby Gap with those short arms. Fuck him. I didn't want him in Chicago.
Watch this dude fucking man.
All right. So the Detroit Lions pick is in. Villatoshin. They select offensive tackle from Clemson University.
Did
Blake
they?
Miller.
Oh
Taylor,
my God.
The Taylor Decker clone.
Decker comp. You should have said him. Why did you not? You said it to me on the phone.
Well, I said it for the Bears. I said what Ben sees him as Taylor Decker.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't say
Taylor
Detroit.
Decker replacement. Oh man. I like Blake Miller, though. I do not like him more than Ehenekor. I do not like him more than Ehenekor. Smash the like button. We are right here live. Former Chicago Bears offensive lineman, Big Steve Edwards, the lead analyst, scout, producer, Ivan Vargas.
Oh, you went with the Ivan, huh?
Go Navy.
Oh, that's right.
The smartest man in all of draft Twitter. I gave him an A+ ranking. I ranked all draft analysts, Steve.
Yeah.
Ivan got an A- because he kept stealing my players on the phone. And his ability to do
like I said, there are players. Just keep him on my team.
Oh my God. Mel Kiper has his score changed to F. I gave him a D+. Now it's an F after I heard him talk about Caleb Williams and just giving Justin Fields flowers while
Dave Klug just tweeted out. It's going to be absolutely hilarious on here when Mekhi Lemon falls to 25 and Ben Johnson can't help himself.
Someone said that in the chat before that tweet, I think, or they might have been inspired by it. I did see someone say that.
I would be pretty upset if we took a wide receiver at 25. I'm just saying. If you take a wide receiver at 25, you are telling Roma Dudze he's gone and will not be a Bear, past his contract.
That is a big hot take.
Oh, it's a fucking fact.
Yep.
That means
I'm not talking about yours take. I'm talking about
no. That's what I'm saying.
Cassius
hot take. Yeah, be better than Ruben
I'm
Bain.
talking about your hot take. Your take is on par with the politics of NFL. So Kenyon Sadiq, the freak Sadiq.
So is there anybody in the chat or anybody on the panel that does not think that Thieneman goes here to Minnesota?
I think that's a really good. I think you're right that he'll go there. I'm scared of a motivated Bane when Bane plays the game the way he does anyway. Slap. Put a poll up, Shane. Predict the next. Are they allowed to take and put votes in, or no? You have to put the votes in for them to vote.
And they only give you 4 anyway.
If they started.
So, I mean, you might have a player up there that they don't even, you know what I mean? You might put 4 players up there.
Fuck. Ivan wouldn't have spelled their names right anyway, so don't worry. Neither would I. Neither would AI, Shane, we've come to find out.
No. Idaho now is known for Idaho is now known for producing potatoes and first-round tight ends. First-round tight ends to go in the past 2 drafts: Kenyon Sadiq and Colston Loveland, both from Idaho.
It's from Idaho?
That's what I just said.
I didn't even know that.
Well, now you do.
The freaks from Idaho. I guess that those potatoes. So we are officially at pick 718, right?
The Minnesota Vikings are on the clock, yes.
We're getting close, Shane. I saw Muhammad in the chat. All his Ohio State boys are gone. No Michigan boys have even been drafted.
Ian Rappaport said everybody was trying to trade up last year for Bears tight end Colston Loveland. This year, Kenyon Sadiq was the target of many.
Really?
Yes, that's what he just tweeted out.
Oh, he is now a Jet.
Yep, when you're a Jet all the way to the bottom of the fucking division.
When you're a Jet, you're a Jet. I'm rooting for the Jets. It's hard to root for Geno Smith, though. I still hear Mina Kimes going, oh my God, I don't understand. Seattle moving on for Geno to
Jordan
Darnold.
Schultz says the Lions explored multiple times trading up for a tackle, but stuck at 17 to get Blake Miller, a player who they've targeted for quite some time.
Well, both those things don't match. They're trading up for another tackle, but they've targeted Blake Miller over a long time.
Whoa, the Minnesota Vikings pick is in, and they have taken defensive lineman from the Florida Gators, Caleb Banks.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So the hot rumor on Banks
banking
today was,
on the foot.
The hot rumor today on Banks was that Houston was going to take him because they felt like his upside was so massive with Will Anderson that they couldn't pass it up. Minnesota on turf taking a large man with foot issues. We'll see how that plays out.
Well, there's no questioning the talent. The kid's always hurt. He's been hurt and has a massive upside. So, will he live up to that? There's a lot of
to Ryan Cox's point. If he does, you give Brian Flores a fucking weapon like that. If he is on,
yeah, it's a big. I would never bet on it.
I think it's a massive risk.
I agree with you.
I wasn't taking.
I would be
25.
Pissed. Exactly. I was just gonna say, if the Bears took him at 25, I'd be upset. saying the same thing. Zion Young, I would be shocked if he's in the first round. Shocked. Someone just wrote that. Someone take Zion Young.
All right. So looking at ESPN, their best available player is Makai Lemon, then Monroe Freeling, Jermad McCoy, Akeem Messidor, Dylan Thieneman, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, Avion Terrell, Denzel Boston, Omar Cooper. So you got a whole bunch of wide receivers in there. To me, I mean, see, you have Freeling, who is going to be in command. McCoy has the injury concern. Messidor will be in command. Thieneman.
Let's start looking at who is on our list.
Keldrick Falk, Caden McDonald. The Bears are are in pretty decent shape because you're at 19 right now with the Panthers. Then, I mean, let's be honest. This could easily be Makai Lemon right here for the Carolina Panthers, and it would make perfect sense.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
Chris Brown, $4.99 first year. I haven't even tried to watch a national broadcast. TTNL is the way to go. Thanks, fellas. Yeah, Chris, we let super chats go for a little while. So yeah, we'll put them up there, but appreciate you, man, doing that.
Truly appreciate you.
As you can imagine, things get a little bit hectic behind.
I'm busking right now.
Scenes.
This is me on the street busking. I got my Uncrustable. If we take a guard, a tackle, a safety.
So this just came across from Jason from Over the Cap. The Chicago Bears have opened up $10.375 million in cap room.
How's that?
Well, for your rookie class. The Carolina Panthers pick is in, and they are taking offensive tackle Monroe Freeling.
Good. Don't want him on my board. Didn't want Monroe, but I liked him better than Lomu, though.
So you are at pick 20 now.
So now I jinxed
And again, so just count these names. Akeem Messidor, Dylan Thieneman, Keldrick Falk, Caden McDonald, Peter Woods, Cassius Howe. The Bear, I mean,
if Thieneman's
Lawrence.
If Thieneman's there, I don't know, man. If Thieneman's there,
that's Tate's pick. Tate picked Thieneman. Phil picked this guy right here. Malachi Lawrence.
Ilwig, $93.67, $1.99. Let's fucking go, TTNL. Who we picking? Well, we'll let you know here shortly.
We're at pick 20 now.
This is shaping up pretty good. The Eagles have traded up.
Oh, no. They're taking Malachi Lawrence, aren't they? No. They're going to take
I think that.
Want to bet?
No. Really? Yeah. I don't think.
Yeah. Then they put Iowa back at corner.
They could take Lomu. I wouldn't be shocked.
Take
they could. They're never going to shy away from a defensive lineman. Big Steve will tell you that. He knows that.
Maybe Caden McDonald.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles consummated the trade with the Dallas Cowboys, by the way.
Oh, my God. What did they give up, Shane? You got that yet?
A 7th-round draft pick.
That's it?
The Eagles traded up from 23 to 20 and gave up a 7th rounder, it says.
No fucking way.
Unless that's a bad...
It can't be 7th rounder, that's it.
I'm just reporting what they're fucking saying.
I just don't think it can be true.
All right. Well, create a Twitter account
My
and tell me
guy-
what they got.
If my guy was wearing this outfit at the draft with he looks like a vest with no shirt on underneath it.
Yeah, so the Eagles might go with the all white safety duo
Oh,
again.
Phil's right again, Ivan. Mark it down. I totally can
The
see
Eagles. Oh, and don't forget.
I'll
Don't forget. The Eagles are supposedly trading AJ Brown post June 1st. So Mekhi Lemon could be in play here too.
Ah, you're not wrong.
The Eagles receive pick 20. Dallas gets pick number 23, 114, and 137.
Well,
whose microphone is that making that noise?
That's probably mine.
It
Is that
sounds
noise
there's-
like a buzzing noise?
Is there a fan or something going?
Something just went on in the house.
Steve Central Air just kicked on. It's getting hot up in there. Grown Man Christmas is here. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my guys still.
Oh, the Eagles received a 7th rounder back in return. So they edited their tweet.
Oh, so what did they get?
They gave up a 4th and a 5th plus 23rd overall. So what do you guys think? You think it's Thieneman? You think it's Mekhi Lemon?
I think it's
You
gonna
think
be
it's a
Thieneman.
defensive player? Offensive tackle?
He tired, bro?
I'm not sure.
His mom?
Bring down my chair from upstairs.
No.
My back hurts so bad. I cannot sit in the chair.
Take a seat right here.
So the Philadelphia pick is in, and they are taking from USC wide receiver Mekhi
That
Lemon.
means there might be a trade, Shane. You're not.
I think we could get you coming on tomorrow.
Think we should get what?
Kobe Lane tomorrow.
Jacoby Lane tomorrow? We'll see.
Mekhi Lemon had one of the worst combine interviews ever.
Oh my God, his personality turned a lot of people off. That's what transpired there.
How
All
do you
right.
sound like a jag?
So we are at pick 21.
We are 4 picks away.
All right, so let's do this, chat. Let's start right here. Phil, make the pick right now. Not who you want. Who you think the Bears are drafting.
Like, just
at
give me
25.
a minute. I gotta think now.
All right, Ivan. Well, Phil stuffs his tongue back in his Murph hole. Who do you think that Ryan Poles will draft at 25?
If he's there, Thieneman.
I'm going to say Keldrick Falk. Phil?
I'm looking at my list. What the fuck?
Shouldn't be that hard.
It is hard for me because there's like 6 guys that I think you could be picking here.
All right, well,
For
I told
him,
you got
I hope
Jermod McCoy, Akeem Messidor, Dylan Thieneman, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, Keldrick Falk, Cade McDonald, Peter Woods, Caleb Lomu, Zion Young, Cassius Howell, Malachi Lawrence. Don't draft with your heart. Who you
I know.
think?
I'm trying to think of what this jackhole does. I'm going to say Peter Woods. I'm going to give Jeff King some love in there. So there's a lemonade stand in Philly now, washing down those Philly cheesesteaks. That could mean AJ Brown is being traded to the Patriots.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a given now at this point.
The fans are speaking. Zion Young, Peter Woods with me, Mike V.
Were you here, Big Steve, for the Eagles pick?
Omu.
No, I wasn't here. What happened?
They took wide receiver Mekhi Lemon. They traded up with Dallas.
Wow. So pretty much done deal.
So we're at pick 21. We are a few picks away for the Bears, and I think overall,
did Ivan pick Thieneman for Poles or himself? That's who you want as well.
No, for Poles. No, for
That's
Poles.
who you want.
I want Caden McDonald.
Oh, you want Caden McDonald.
My gut says Caden McDonald. Even though I know we've had
Ryan
Woods,
don't choose with your gut, Steve. What we were doing,
we're doing Poles.
Who do you think Ryan Poles will draft?
Man, I feel like, and it wouldn't be a bad thing, but I think Peter Woods.
That's who
Phil took.
That's who I did too, and I wouldn't be upset about it. I understand it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset, but I think that would be more to his picking style.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset about it, but for me, it comes if Messidor, Malachi Lawrence, and Woods are on the board with Lomu, he'll end up taking Lomu, and that will fucking piss me the fuck off. That's the kind of shit Ryan Poles has done. Now, those same four options are on the board. Woods, Malachi Lawrence, Messidor. I'm picking Malachi Lawrence from Steve's alma mater, UCF.
Yeah, man.
So the Eagles' new wide receiver core, if you remove AJ Brown, just guys that they've brought in this year, so they still have Devontae Smith, but these are the new additions. Dontavian Wicks, Elijah Moore, Hollywood Brown, and Mekhi Lemon to pair with Devontae Smith.
It's getting tense up in here. Pick 21 goes to Pittsburgh, where I can easily see them taking Caden McDonald.
If you close your eyes, can't you see the name Messidor in a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey? I'm not saying that they'll take him, but
who's their coach again? Why am I drawing a blank?
It's the
Mike.
Packers all coach.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy.
The Eagles also have almost zero size at wide receiver now.
I think McCarthy picks Caden McDonald. It seems like a Mike McCarthy pick. I was
like
told
Pittsburgh Steelers. If you just the history of Pittsburgh, a stout inside runs,
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as they don't take Woods.
All right, so the ESPN just going with their board right now. The best available, Jermod McCoy, who obviously has a knee issue.
And Ryan Poles' pick has been revealed.
Akeem Messidor, Dylan Thieneman, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, Avion Terrell. Not even going to read the wide receivers. Boston and Cooper Jr., Keldrick Falk, Caden McDonald, Peter Woods, Caleb Lomu, Zion Young, Cassius Howell, Colton Hood.
How do you have Zion Young over Cassius Howell and Malachi Lawrence? Kruder Schmidt, $4.99 with a super chat to all. Is there anyone you want at this point that you intentionally wrote off as unavailable without a trade up? No. Everybody who I predicted would be on the board is there.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers pick is in, and they are taking offensive tackle from Arizona State.
I just said
Max Heneshore.
he's there, and then he goes. Fuck. Good pick by the Steelers. My third best tackle in this draft, behind Caden, Mayaga, and then Alex.
So pick 22, the Chargers, Cowboys at 23, Browns at 24, and then your Chicago Bears. You're sitting in pretty good shape here.
That super chat. Here is your boy, Mr. Moon Landing himself, Kerry Franklin. Who is Ben taking? Same scenario you just did with polls, Shane. Ben.
I'm still saying the same. I think the Bears take Keldrick Falk.
I think Ben Johnson would take Thieneman. That's who I think Ben Johnson would take. I do want to shout out Kruder Schmidt.
That's what I get.
$4.99.
Don't forget the
Thank you.
Don't forget the Kyler Gordon stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I'm not, but I think he really.
There's some talk out there that Kyler Gordon is going to be moving to safety.
Yeah,
which, if they draft Thieneman, that talk is over.
I guess Thieneman.
The LA Chargers are
Please,
on the clock.
someone take Lomu now, please. Get him off the board because I don't even want that option for this guy.
Who's Jimmy Harbaugh taking?
Please, Jimmy, take Lomu.
So the Chicago Bears created $10.375 million in contract or in cap space by reworking the contracts of tight end Cole Kmet and offensive lineman Jonah Jackson.
Big Steve, who do you think they're picking? Asked Kerry Franklin.
I'm over here chewing gummies like a nervous man. All of a sudden, just went into high gear. Who do I think that? I mean, if you said polls, but now it's
you. If Big Steve, who do you think Coach Ben Johnson is taking?
Who? Big Ben Johnson?
Yeah. Who does Big Steve think Ben Johnson? Not Ryan Poles, but Ben. I predicted the Oregon safety. I think he appreciates this kid.
I can see the Oregon safety. That definitely, if he's there, he doesn't get smashed up. Oh man,
you make a good point. Gordon durability.
Something keeps itching at me that TJ Parker's is.
Oh no.
Something's, this DA,
passing Howell, Malachi.
I look at that long arm. I look at just the way he played, and just like if DA has his way, I got this itch.
Just so everybody knows, Kyler Gordon is working with a new trainer and putting on weight. Is he putting on weight to stay at?
Well, he might be inside weight to stay healthy.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Muscle mass is heavy.
Have we done our picks to what we want?
Well, I did. I want Malachi Lawrence number 1.
I remember you did that on your
right. Mescador would be number 2.
Yeah, I would love
Woods would be number 3.
I'd love Caden McDonald.
Caden McDonald's my number 4 pick. I am not going offensive line here.
No, I'm almost, because I know we ranked them, Phil, and I had Woods before Caden McDonald, so I got those guys 1A, 1B. Honestly, 1A, 1B, and if I'm looking for this penetrator, something that we need, and I was just watching a highlight of the Bears beating the Green Bay Packers in those 2 games, and even in those long situations, and we're not getting back there. We're not getting anything in the middle. Peter Woods would be my 1A, Caden McDonald 1B. After that, I know I'm just naming. This is just, I'm going off if I'm looking at my board, safety, the kid from Oregon.
Thieneman.
Thieneman.
Yeah. After that, as far as the DNs, you can list them up there. But Malachi Lawrence. I mean, unless there's a trade back, is there any trade back scenario? I know we all played in the mocks. Shane, I was so disappointed in your mock that you messed. I was like, God damn it! When you was on your way, I was like, oh, Shane's about to cook.
I was pissed off too.
Can you say the offensive line coach's name for everyone, Big Steve?
Rozier.
Roshar.
Steve said it 6 different ways on one show. One fan.
Roshar. I would have got it down if I would have been Coach Roshar would have been my guy. I would have been like Coach Roshar. I would have. In the beginning, he would have been my first time coaching me. I would have did tearing his name up. I might have got cut because of it.
That was one of the funniest comments.
The Chargers pick is in, and they have selected poor Philip Atoshin, his defensive lineman dream.
Come on.
Is still alive because they draft Akeem Messidor.
Oh, I was hoping Lomu went to them. Messidor, good pick. The older prospect, my number 4 rusher.
So I can see Dallas taking Caden McDonald here. I can see them going, no, because they got I gotta think about their roster.
Dallas take.
They already got Williams, right?
Tackle Lomu here.
I think we're gonna have both D tackles there sitting in our face, and we're just gonna have to. Man, it's lining up for the Bears.
The Dallas Cowboys are back on the clock.
Jeremiah Johnson. If it's an absolute fact that they're moving Kyler Gordon to safety, these motherfuckers might pick Keontae Scott at 25.
Well, nobody said it was a fact. Nobody reported that.
He said if it was.
Yeah. You'll know if there's.
It says Messidor will retire before Khalil Mack.
You will know shortly about the Kyler Gordon talk if Thieneman is available at 25 and the Bears bypass him.
Dallas already took Caleb Downs. They're not taking Thieneman too. This isn't fight night.
I could see the Dallas Cowboys taking Keldrick Falk or a Zion Young.
Please take Zion Young. Please, God. Or Lomu. Do they need a tackle there in Dallas?
Factor.
Is there a tackle need in Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas needs a bunch of stuff.
So all my tackles are off the board. They're all gone. Yep. Proctor, Moaga, Maxa Hennecore, Monroe Feeling, Blake Miller, and Spencer Fano, all gone. Now, this is polls. The typical polls pick. Lomu to the Bears. Fuck.
Yes, this is so true. Phil is trying to, and it never works. He just ends up fucking the team over.
What's that?
Trying to manifest?
Yes, trying to manifest the fucking Lomu pick.
I want them to tape it.
You ever notice he'll say like a name, somebody's on the clock before Chicago,
and
he's like,
see
fuck.
What this asshole does, bro.
Well, believe in Ben Johnson.
I tried. It worked for an hour and 40 minutes.
We'll
Listen,
be all right.
Lomu is a very good athlete. He's just not an aggressive football player.
He's not a finisher.
Right. And he plays the game high.
That's why Fanu got drafted before him.
Exactly. And I just am tired of these guys passing up on, like right now, Cassius Howell, Malachi Lawrence. are fucking outstanding rushers. You have a huge need for rush. You haven't done it.
I don't understand the draw for safety at 25 when you just dumped a bunch of money into Kobe Bryant, and then your first move is to grab another safety in the first round. I don't know. And I like Thieneman.
I'm just telling you what these fucking guys have done for decades, as Brother John has said. Give me an edge. Stop this uncrustable fucking life, bro. Jesus Christ.
My boy Howard was like, "What is that you chewing?" Text me like, "What is that focus gum you chewing?"
Gummy bears?
It's the nervous shit. I'm fucking nervous, dude.
Do you have gummy bears over there? The Haribo? Are those the Haribos?
It's some what is this healthy shit?
Healthy gummy.
Yeah, it is what is this, man? It was like some gluten-free vegetarian gummy.
Wife's got.
Cause y'all know I was a vegetarian. I did a vegetarian diet too for 2 weeks, man. Just
did you?
And then I got a damn stomach virus on Sunday. That fucking took me the fuck out.
Dallas's pick is in. I just don't have it yet.
Chris Johnson is my number 2 corner. Mansour Delane went to Kansas City. That's my number 1 corner. One of the person in the chat was asking. So Chris Johnson could be the pick for the Bears here. I know they really love the football player, Shane. I love him. I just think you gotta go defensive end. For once in your life. You ready for a new beat as we get closer?
The pick is in at number 23, and the Dallas Cowboys have selected from the University of Central Florida.
Oh,
Malachi
my
Lawrence.
fucking God.
UCF Knights.
Jeez. There's Ryan Poles putting his finger in his ass, waiting for a lineman.
Good for him. UCF. Represent.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
God dang. When is the last time we had a first round draft pick? Man.
Oh.
Damn. When is the last time UCF has had a first round draft pick?
Right now.
This might be. Don't tell me since Blake Bortles.
Yeah. Blake Bortles.
Yeah, Bortles. Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence. Fucking hitting home runs over there. Home runs. Well, unlike any blog boys out there, I actually do the work, and I can tell you, Dallas hit a home run. I believe this guy is going to be a superstar in the NFL. And I'll laugh. 2018, Mike Hughes.
Yeah, Mike Hughes.
Mike Hughes. He didn't last long. He was hurt.
No,
right?
Yeah, he had a lot of injuries. Yeah, Mike Hughes. I forgot.
Dante. Yeah, Culpepper. Yeah, Brashad Perryman.
Dang.
I think that's the list.
God, my hopes and dreams went to the Cowboys. 2 of my favorite players. My number 1 player in the draft and my highest ceiling pass rusher. I think he's going to be a TJ Watt type of football.
The 24th pick is in. The Cleveland Browns have selected wide receiver KC
Concepcion.
What a dumb fucking last name that is. Sorry, Riley. He just looked at me. The Chicago Bears are officially on the clock.
Here we go, boys. This is it. Dallas fucked me over.
So
We coulda
Thieneman
had him.
is on the board.
Woods, McDonald,
Falk.
Thieneman, Falk.
The Bears are on the clock, followed up by the Buffalo
Zion
Bills.
Young is on the board still, Shane. Chris Johnson, the corner.
Trade down.
Dallas fucked me so bad.
I think it's between the two guys. I think it's who I said or who Ivan said. I think it's
Thieneman
Falk
and-
or Thieneman.
I think it's McDonald.
Woods. Woods has to be in this.
I'd hope it'd be McDonald. Come on.
If it's Lomu, I will fucking punch somebody right now.
Watch out, Tate. Move, Tate. Move, Tate.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
All right.
Shane will give it to us first. We're on the clock.
Brad Biggs reporting the Bears are on the clock.
Please, fucking polls. God damn.
Phil's just got to close his mouth because he's going to make Lomu to Chicago happen.
I can't make it. They are going to make it happen. Fuck them. Do something right for once. He's fucking sitting there thinking about it. You passed on both of them, bro. Could have had it. Mr. Uncrustable. We'll take it ahead to the 4th round. Oh, Lord have mercy.
The only guy that I'm going to be not like is if they go TJ Parker. I don't love the idea of drafting a safety. I mean, I get it, but it's not what I would do.
Woods here.
I'm happy with Woods. I'll be delighted with Woods. I'll be delighted with Caden McDonald. I'm high on both of them.
I would be happy with Woods.
Yeah.
McDonald, I would be okay with McDonald. Falk, I'm all right with. I understand. At least it's an edge that you're trying to build. But Zion Young, no. God, trade back at this point. Jesus Christ.
Trade back.
Malachi Lawrence.
5 spots.
Malachi Lawrence goes to the Cowboys, bro. Sitting here waiting for both. I'm getting an update from the Bears website that they're on the clock, Shane.
Yes, thank you.
Oh.
This time last year, me and Ivan were sitting in the wind tunnel, got my ass sick.
Jordan Tyson has already been drafted.
Mike Huff is on fire trying to draft Jordan Tyson, who went quite a while ago.
He is the new Greg Gabriel moves above Mike.
But
live. Oh my God.
I would say KC would be a trade destination if they do trade down.
Didn't KC already trade it?
Yeah, KC traded their pick.
Yeah.
That pick? That's the one that's sitting there, right?
What did they trade? Oh, no, they only moved up 3 spots. My bad. Yeah, so no, they still have it.
Who are they trading up for? Hopefully they love somebody.
Hopefully they love Zion Young, or they probably love a defensive interior guy because
They
Jones
could love the safety, Thieneman.
or the safety.
Yeah, they could be looking at the safety. Bears trade back.
They have a 4th round pick, which we could go ahead and clip off them if they, if that happens.
Cassius Howell is another guy still there who I love.
Oh yeah.
So Howell, Woods, McDonald, and Thieneman, and McNeil Warren. TJ Parker's 2024 is really good tape. 2025.
Everybody regressed in Clemson in 2025.
Jeez. We're going to shock the world, the NFL world, and take Ruben Hippolyte. I still live with that in my head. ESPN has wide receiver listed as a need for the Bears, guys. Oh, my God. I don't think you could go wrong with Cassius Howell here. That would be fucking outstanding if they did that.
I'd be happy. Him and McDonald, I'd be fucking through the roof.
Him, McDonald, and Wood, I'd be through the roof.
TV says there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left for the Bears, but I mean, I think that they're obviously behind.
Come on, Ryan. For fuck's sake, do it the right way. Get out of the fucking pool.
Phil's complaining, doesn't even know what's happening yet.
Trauma from the past.
He's using every second of the fucking clock here.
What are they thinking about?
Pick is in, Shane. The pick is
The
in.
Bears are sticking and picking, and the Bears have drafted from Oregon safety Dylan.
There he is. Tate, you called it, buddy.
Good job,
2
Tate.
years in a row, Tate.
I told you guys it's Ryan Poles. That's a Ryan Poles move. Secondary.
Hey, that's how you build championship teams. You just fucking draft. Keep on drafting fucking
Kerry
secondary.
Franklin. Here we go.
Your main focus in free agency was a safety. Your main focus in the NFL draft, another safety. Yes, they're good players. Your fucking defensive line is a pair of fucking white undershorts with shit stains all over them. And you're wearing them to the fucking prom and wondering why you're not getting laid.
That's a good fucking. Nah, I'm gonna take that.
He continues. The plan is questionable, Shane. Now I got to eat the Uncrustable.
He's a good player. I mean, I like Thieneman. I don't know how you continue to. You don't have a defensive tackle on your roster that's going to be beyond Shamar Turner. That's going to be on your roster next year. Maybe Gallimore, but even then,
I did have Thieneman ranked.
Yeah, I get it.
Here,
I'm just saying. But again, you continue to go away from defensive end and defensive line because Dennis Allen believes in creating pressure with your secondary, not your defensive line. Fun.
This, to me, honestly, sitting here just authentically.
The Houston Texans have traded up with the Buffalo Bills.
Dylan Thieneman, great football player. Instinctive, physical.
I like the player. I love the player a lot.
Chris
But I agree
Harold
with Jake.
is getting the tape together probably as we speak. The reality is we questioned their building last year with tight end at 10. And obviously Loveland came in and did what he did. The process is high. In building a football team, you don't build out in. Ryan Poles continues to build out in. And he's going to base this, Shane, on his board. And that's where I have a problem with you not trading up to get Bain or Malachi Lawrence. Those two football players make a difference. Now you're staring in the face of Cassius Howell,
and
McDonald, and Wood.
Again,
those three guys.
Let's just get this out there before people in the chat melt down and they want to clip this. Nobody here on this panel is against Dylan Thieneman, the player. It's much like last year. It's just how many fucking goddamn years in a row can you just say, no, we don't need defensive line help? We can't. You were a pubic hair away of losing the playoff game because you could not get to Jordan Love on that final play. Let that sink in.
There is, if I want to give a silver lining, and I like you said, I think Dylan Thieneman is going to be a great player for us. But to Shane's point, you can't just keep pushing this down the road over and over. The silver lining, though, the caveat to that is there is a lot of depth still at edge. There might not be, one guy that we wanted 100%, but there's still guys that fit the mold that are quality talents. I don't know if Steve's frozen or not, but it's hilarious.
No, he's not.
I know he's a good player. It's the same thing, Ivan. It's almost like last year. Like,
you want to say?
I love him. Was a great player. It's just keeps, and I'm glad we did it. And I hope that I'm glad that this works out and he makes some plays. But the feeling of it just continuing to be just washed aside, to continue to go by the wayside, the pass rush, the effectiveness of a defensive line just continues to get, like Shane said, push down, or somebody of y'all said, push down the road. That maybe it was you, Ivan, but it goes by the wayside. It just continues to go. It's just like, we're okay. We're fine. We'll figure it out. And we got the wet. We believe in the guys in the building.
The first time they've drafted a safety in round 1 since 1990 in Mark Carrier.
Mark Carrier. Shane Atoshin, I almost called. Tate Atoshin.
In Steph's dreams.
The call.
Good job, Tate.
I heard that, Dick. Tate, you want to come to the mic? Predict anything? You made the call pre-draft. You got anything?
I thought he said safety that wore number 7. Thieneman's number 31.
No, he meant Thieneman.
Oh.
Sorry. We had to clear it up here. Messed up jersey numbers. Are you happy with the pick?
Mm-hmm. Nobody's whining about it. We're whining about the lack of focus on the defensive line.
Here comes Dylan Thieneman in his shades. Walking out in his... Is that a pink suit, Shane?
I don't know. Caleb Williams going to love it.
Yeah, he's got that swag on him. Let's go.
He's hit the Bears' head. He's not falling to the ground crying. He's warming up.
That talk about Kyler Gordon as safety, that was bullshit.
That went out, Shane. Wait. We got a moment.
We have another trade. The Dolphins are on the clock. See, now this is what the Bears would make me happy. Now, if you want to package your 2-2s and come up for Caden McDonald or even a Keldrick Falk or Cassius Howell or somebody like that, then to me that makes fucking sense.
Now who's manifesting?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I agree with it. I
understand what I'm saying, though. Then that makes sense.
Not Lomo. That's my thing. Like, this kid's a football player. Definitely instinctive, aggressive, comes up, fills the alley. A lot of people are calling him Urlacher. He's not Urlacher. This kid's a real deal safety. Mm-hmm. Instinctive football instincts and acumen. Here he is right there on ESPN. If you're watching, filling the alley. That's what we call that. Don't run the play for him. Look at him fill, stick, finish.
That's
the former Boilermaker, Phil.
Former Boilermaker from Purdue. Look at him instinctively. Drew Aller. Everybody can get a pick off that piece of garbage. Here he is, cover 2, sitting in the zone, 2-man, turns his whole body around and runs down, plays center field. The reality of what he can do is unquestionable. The process of building the defense is where TTNL doesn't understand. Thus, the given nickname here, get the T-shirts ready, Mr. Stewart, because I just want him sitting there with Mr. Uncrustable and his hand up just like that on my t-shirt with the Uncrustable, and they will be selling like hotcakes going into training camp because Ryan Poles just can't figure it out. Now, can we manifest what Shane did? Take those 2-2s, move up, and come away with a Cassius Howell or a Peter Woods? I just have Howell and Woods as a priority over.
Well, think about it. Think about it this way. I love our safety core. I just don't love our defensive line.
It's not over yet. Not over yet.
Oh, no, it's not.
There's still guys out there.
Initial reaction. I am relieved that it's not Lomo. I would have been so disappointed.
Texans traded up for Kalen Rutledge.
Wow.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. I love the player.
Guard. I love that player.
Yeah, but
Look,
I mean,
he went out to the audience.
I thought he was going in the second.
Stand. Look at Claudio the barber. He's there at the draft.
Yes.
Hugging. He was just hugging him.
Hugging Thieneman.
Hugging Thieneman.
He was?
Yes.
There you go.
Number 31, coach.
Looking good.
I'm just joking. It wasn't Claudio. Who did that? Shane Marsaw? That quick?
Yes, we're all over it.
You are all over it. There he is.
I should have made him number.
Tyler, go play nickel.
I should have made him number 7, so Tate could have been right. Damn kid.
Yeah.
Kalen Rutledge. Wow.
No, listen, I'm not shitting on the prospect. I don't know the fucking blueprint to this defensive line. I don't. Now tomorrow, if you fucking come out and go corner at 57, I may fucking rip sheetrock off my fucking walls.
100%.
Yeah, I just don't understand if it's not D-line, just D-line tomorrow.
Yes.
I just don't understand what you're
San
trying
Francisco
to do.
already traded Justin.
Time for bed, bud.
Or like you guys said, put the two together and move up. But with the value right there, man, I don't know if anybody. I don't know, man. Fuck, man. I like the player. I like it fits the need. He's a good player. He's gonna be a day one starter. I just don't get what they're trying to do, man, with this D line. It's just like they feel like they cool.
Well, this is my worry with DA is that it's out there that he loves to create pressure with his secondary. And listen, you aren't winning fucking Super Bowls with that philosophy. You just aren't. Listen, that can be a part of it. It can't be the fucking epicenter of your defense. You have to bring in everybody. You can say whatever you want about Austin Booker. He's a nice prospect. He's proven almost nothing overall in the NFL as a guy that you're going to go out there that you can count on week in and week out. Montez Sweat. He's a 8 to 10 sack guy that's getting paid like he should be a 12 to 15 sack guy. Neville Gallimore's probably our best interior lineman. I like him, but he shouldn't be our best one.
I got a real quick super chat, and I'm sorry if I skipped anybody, but Brandon grew up in Oregon all through high school. Oregon Duck since birth. Yes, we need D-line, but this dude is a damn animal. Bear down. And I agree. Like, I don't think anybody here denies that. I think Shane's frustration and, my frustration and Phil's frustration and Steve's frustration is you've ignored one particular part of the defense for way too long.
Over and over.
For way too long.
He's drafted 2 defensive ends, both in round 5. And this is his 5th draft right now.
It's frustrating. I mean, that part
has nothing to do with the talent of Dylan Thieneman.
Yeah.
If I go to my top 5s, I'll read you my top 5 safeties right now. Number 1, Caleb Downs. Number 2, Dylan Thieneman.
I think that's
Number
all.
Number 3, Jalen Kilgore. Number 4, AJ Halsey. Number 5, Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
I think all of us had 1, 2 like that.
Yeah. But this is the thing. You could say D-line's coming tomorrow. I'm not sold that it is. I can't say that they're not going to go out and draft a fucking corner.
Oh, I was just gonna say 57 might be corner.
That's my worry. This is why, like I said, I have no issue whatsoever if they come up and draft Caden McDonald. If they draft an edge rusher.
Yeah, like I said, I like Dylan Thieneman. He's going to be great for us. I just need them to make sure that they actually fucking focus on defensive line tomorrow.
Yeah. Doyle Collette, silver lining. It wasn't TJ Parker or Lomu. I'm not as low on Lomu as Phil is. I wish I saw more physicality there from him. Now, Buffalo is coming up. I could see Buffalo going after a Caden McDonald. I could see that because they will attack the defensive line or even a pass rusher on the outside in a Keldrick Falk or a Cassius Howell. I could see that. They traded down, so there is numbers there on the defensive line, so that almost would point to what they're looking at is, all right, we have a handful of edge rushers and like Caden McDonald there, so that's why they make the move down. So we'll see how it plays out. But again, this is my big fear with DA. The Bears secondary has been strong under Ryan Poles. It's been what he has evaluated best. He's found undrafted free agents. He's drafted good players. He's signed good players. And you got to imagine that Al Harris, even though he's a safety, was,
I did not say it was going to be Ben's pick. Shane said believe that it's going to be Ben's pick.
I think this is a Ben pick.
I do too. I think Ben's got all the fucking power.
Yeah, this is a Ben pick.
Wait. He's putting words in my mouth.
Oh.
No, he's asking you. He was asking you.
Hold on with the super chat. So I did. I said my guess Ben would pick Thieneman. Doesn't mean I agree. So I'm an offensive guy. What would Steve Edwards bet that Phil would have picked there? I would have taken Malachi Lawrence.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Cowboys took him.
My bad.
The Cowboys took him. I would have traded up for Bain. They didn't. But out of Cassius Howell, Woods, McDonald, who else was available at that time? Shane or Steve. Who else was available at that time?
The Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots just made a trade.
Chris Johnson went to the Dolphins.
Oh, is that who they took? I missed it.
Yeah. I would have taken Woods or Cassius Howell.
Yeah, so Miami did take Chris Johnson, the corner.
Wow, I love Chris Johnson. Now, I love Thieneman. I think he's going to be a great football player.
I do too, Phil, but speak as a fucking football coach.
As a coach.
About dismissing defensive line.
You can't continue. Even defensive line. It's defense. It's edge. You've yet to do it anywhere in the first 3 rounds. Now they're going to take an edge at 57. I'll bet everything I have.
The New England Patriots pick is in, and they have taken offensive lineman Caleb Lomu.
Good luck. Him and Diana Rusi. Well, we know his Purdue tape is great too. We'll have some Purdue and Oregon. There's no question the kid is a great football player. The process of building this defense under Ryan Poles, fuck DA. I don't fucking DA has no real good track record in personnel usage and personnel drafting. I think Cam Jordan drafted before him?
Well, you just created 10 million cap room, which is most likely for your rookie pool. But yeah, he was.
Now Cam Jordan should be signed tonight.
He's also 36 years old.
Cam Jordan should be signed tonight.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, he should be announced tomorrow morning, signed with the Bears.
Could be announced right now.
I ate the Uncrustable, Kerry Franklin. You still loving McCrustable here? I don't know. But I did have him right there in my picks at 25. 6 picks at 25. Henniker was gone. Proctor was gone. Malachi Lawrence was gone. Woods, Thieneman, and Cassius Howell.
Real quick, when you're talking about the athlete and Dylan Thieneman, 40-yard dash, 4.35. He had a 10-yard split of 1.52 with a 41-inch vertical jump. The Kansas City Chiefs just drafted Peter Woods out of Clemson. And he had a broad jump of 10'5". So you have in it your safety core, when you're just talking about pure athleticism, is amongst the best in the NFL. When you're talking just athletes.
Some of those stats on this for us, Shane.
Oh yeah.
Get some of those, and then we could put it up there. Ask my boy Ace. I don't know if you gave your guy a name. Has a name?
No.
My guy's name is Ace. And Josh Pruitt, you are going to be the winner of the Guess What Polls opens up his presser with comment. We went best player available. Dylan is just a great athlete, and when you watch the tape and you see what kind of football play, he was the best player on our board, and we couldn't pass.
Dylan Thieneman RAS score 9.67.
There you go. Lifts for Pancakes says fuck the Cowboys. Sorry, Phil. Hey, I agree, but they fucking hit a home run on the fucking Phil, the DDP meter. They hit a 10 out of 10 with Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence.
So real quick, Mekhi Lemon was on the phone being told by the Pittsburgh Steelers that they were drafting him when the Philadelphia Eagles traded up and selected him.
Come on.
They have video of it up on
then
X already.
Pittsburgh drafted who after that, dude?
A Henniker.
Max. That was my guy too. Brandon Babadio, the
Jets have traded back in to round 1.
They will take Cassius Howell. Shane, I completely agree with you. I'm excited about Kobe Bryant and Dylan pairing. I do think the Bears are going to take a corner at 57. No joke. Brandon, that would be a disgrace. That would be an honest disgrace.
I don't want nobody to see they like Steve's just over there. I'm just tired, first of all. But no, great. Like I said, it's just so much like last year that I think, I just don't understand where they're going. And we got to wait till tomorrow to see where their mindset is. But then you get to tomorrow, and then here comes a Hippolyte, and here comes, you know what I mean? Like, here comes these, and we've seen too much. So now we got to wait when there was a lot of options there. Knowing safety was a need, got a safety starter, like I said, not knocking the play. And we keep on repeating this because I know because we know these people are going to come and try to strike us down. But it's just where they're going. That's what we're trying to get at. How are you building this thing? When you look at Super Bowl champions, the Seahawks, and other past championship Super Bowl, and that's the goal, right? Super Bowl. It's pass rush in waves. First, second wave. We don't even have a first wave, an inkling of a first wave pass rush. And you got to start doing that by compiling picks at that position and actually know what you're doing at that position and actually drafting defensive ends. And we just this, it's just kind of sickening because their approach to this, and I just don't know where they're going.
You can't hit the ball if you don't swing at the plate with the bat. And unfortunately, Mr. Uncrustable hasn't. And this is why Tom Boson, our guy, Shane, $9.99, thank you. We're in this position due to this horrible free agent signings on the defensive line.
Tommy hit it out of the park.
Hits it out of the fucking park, like the Cowboys in this draft. You're in this because of your fucking Deo signing, your Grady Jarrett.
You can't even hit those. You get the free agents, you can't even hit those.
He's terrible, bro. Shamar Turner. I mean, Stuart Turner. Our fucking defensive end now.
Gotta be.
Peter Woods to the Chiefs for fucking him and fucking Jones together. It's the menace to society.
So the Jets traded back up with San Francisco, and they have selected Indiana wide receiver Omar Cooper Jr.
The Jets?
Yes, they traded back up with the 49ers, and the Buffalo Bills are now on the clock.
I got Peter Woods. I don't know if you're looking at the highlights.
I'm a big fan of Peter. He would have been.
Yeah, just got to get him in 3-tech, man. He's a penetrator. They had him out of position a lot.
I know.
Just got to get him in 3-tech. Let him go.
So Courtney Cronin sends out Dylan Thieneman ran a 4.35 at the combine. The Bears have prioritized adding speed to their defense this offseason. Bears scouting director Brett Ackley said, "We thought he could run on tape, and then he goes to the combine and confirms it. We are excited."
Kerry Franklin, 50-81. That would be Mike Singletary and Jeff Graham. I'm trying to make sense of this. Could this have been their best player available regardless of position? Would that fit with your guys' tape breakdown?
I think that's what I think he's BPA for what they did.
That's what he's going to say. Of course they're going to say that.
I'm just saying I can't continue to omit the defensive line.
They say no matter what position they're taking the best player available. That's only asking. Well, Kerry Franklin, you're good at putting together puzzles. So you're also good at putting this together because that's exactly what they're going to hide behind. I just don't understand. And I think we're going to keep repeating it only because, as Steve said, you're going to have the trolls trying to insinuate that there's some sort of negative towards this football player.
None. There's no negative. He was my number 2 safety. I don't understand the blueprint to continue to go away from the defensive line. Listen, the Bears have sucked forever. There's no coincidence that the Bears beefed up their offensive line and they made the fucking goddamn playoffs for the first time since 2018. Or 2019, whatever it was, 2020.
It goes to say, when Colson Loving was drafted, we were disappointed in the
process
And what it goes to show you, when as successful as the season was, what was the big focus on? What was the negative part of the Bears? The pass rush. Can't get home. Even in those games that we won with Green Bay, and I just recently was watching some of those games, reliving some of those as far as the highlights in the second half comebacks. And it's just like we still didn't have a pass rush. We couldn't even get home. on Love's last throw on a Hail Mary, there was nobody even getting there. And it's just like those are when you have to close out games.
Yep.
In that Rams game, when they got the ball back after the interception, this is when your defensive line could change the game and get the ball right back to us. But then when you don't, and you don't got anything to affect Stafford, he's going to march you right off the field, especially when there's no threat. When there's no pass rush threat, you basically giving a guy another just shot at just
cliche.
Like, okay, 7-on-7.
It's not cliche to say that you win in the trenches. It's fucking the truth. You brought up the Seattle Seahawks. They proved it last year. I think Mandy put that in there. The last, how many years? Who beat the shit out of the Chiefs getting after Mahomes that year? It was the Eagles, right? Just throwing waves of fucking pass rush at them. Just fucking stopping the offense. Same thing with Seattle. Just destroying Drake May and Shea Snorlin's a little bitch. Just couldn't get a fucking throw out there. What happened?
They couldn't do anything in that game.
Do
they
shit
couldn't do nothing in that game.
So nobody's fucking crying here, Quentin. We're actually having a discussion.
But Phil, it's just a fan that wants to have sunshine and rainbows blown up their ass on every single move. Like that's the guy that would believe, oh, Dio's dialed in this year. It's just you're not going to get that here.
Motivated Dio.
Who's that quitting? Man, these mugs be acting like they know these.
The Buffalo Bills just traded down for the.
You're not getting the gist,
time
dog.
already.
You're just not listening. You just want to troll.
Buffalo pulling the Barlissimo of this draft. Three times they've traded down. How many picks do they have now?
Well, they're just going in short increments.
That's having a good, solid draft this time.
Here it is, Shane Marsaw doing things. Dylan Thienemans, Raz score is 44.35, a 2.52 20-yard split is
that's bonkers.
Graceful. It's so fast and twitchy. I don't think you realize how quick that is. The 155 is amazing, but 2.52 20-yard shuttle, 20-yard split. It's fucking sick. 6 foot, we'll call him, 201 pounds. 41-inch vert is NBA quality. 10-foot broad is outstanding. So the athlete, the tape. I don't know about his arm length. I'm concerned, Shane. I don't know about you.
I don't care about the picks.
But you got the safety there. All of us like this football player. I just think you got to have the conversation of what this GM continues to do. It was the thing we've been pointing out the entire offseason. We call him Mr. Uncrustable for a reason.
Real quick, the Tennessee Titans pick is in after a trade with Buffalo. They have selected the defensive end from Auburn, Keldrick Falk.
Who took him?
The Tennessee Titans in a trade up with Buffalo.
There you go, Tennessee.
The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock to close out
that is
night
Salah,
number 1.
right? Salah,
yes.
The coach down there.
Seattle Seahawks take another defensive lineman.
I could see Seattle going like
McDonald.
fucking. No, you know what they'll do? They'll go fucking rogue and take like Jadarian Price or something like that. You watch.
I could see Price. I could see them taking Price.
I don't know about Price.
I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I like Price. I
gotta fix this so I can leave the fucking stream to see my fucking rankings. It sucks.
Can you just pull the browser over? Are you closing it out, Phil?
No, I just you know how there's windows or tabs? I just switched to the other tab. I've done it my whole.
Yeah, so like, all right. So tell me if I just switched to another tab. Am I froze?
Hold on, I can't see you because the Dylan Thieneman picks up.
Oh.
Let me take that down. So that's my. Go ahead.
All right, I'm on a different tab right now.
You're
Am
moving
I frozen?
fine. You're moving fine.
Yeah.
Let me try me now. Am I
So
frozen?
did you talk to Sean? Did you talk to Sean Stewart? Yeah, you're froze. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Close it. Close it.
So dumb. What the fuck, bro? Is it one of
5 of the last 6 picks in the first round were traded. Matt Bowen has chimed in. Thieneman to the Bears, interchangeable safety, and Dennis Allen's scheme, range over the top in the deep half, speed in the alleys. Can spin down to play the curl and hook. Good fit with Kobe Bryant. Fuck that pass rush.
Shane, if you go into your extensions tab, is there a stream recorder HLS? Is that automatically placed in there?
I don't.
Do you know how to
You're talking about in my browser?
Yeah.
What browser are you using?
Google.
Yeah, no, go off of that. That's download. Are you using Chrome?
Yeah, Chrome.
Is that up to date?
Yeah, remember I restarted it. But I don't know if this is from StreamYard. The Stream Recorder HLS is one of these extensions in there.
I don't have it.
You don't have that?
No, not my extensions. But I thought you didn't. Holy shit. The Seattle Seahawks at pick 32 have drafted running back from Notre Dame, Jadarian Price.
Wow. So Falk and Price end the first round of the draft.
The price is right.
The price is right.
Wrong, bitch.
Well, Big Ben Johnson got his guy, Shane.
Right. And it's not Ben.
I was right.
It's this guy.
I guessed Ben would pick Thieneman. Why am I upset with it? Because I want defensive edge to be a priority. Maybe I could just go to sleep thinking the Bears really wanted Malachi Lawrence, and then Dallas swooped and got him, and they had to go in another direction. That sounds good. It's one of those things that we continue to not have an edge.
Yeah. Well, that closes out round 1. I will be unavailable in the morning for a little while. I have to run into the city real quick, but
we'll definitely do a mock draft tomorrow.
Yes.
We do it every year.
And we promise you, we will not draft a safety at 57.
Or a corner.
We will not.
So what time does the draft get kicked off tomorrow?
I believe
it's an hour earlier. So today it was 8. Tomorrow it's 7 p.m. East, 6 p.m. Central.
Okay, I should be getting done. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to be on the horse to get on back.
Yeah, and see, this is the thing. We understand that you can generate pass rush.
Oh my God!
With your safeties.
Gary?
That's not the point. That's not the point. It's not a pathway to winning championships. Pressure from your defensive line, winning with your defensive line, and having a top flight offensive line is the best pathway. But the Bears, to Phil's point, continue to build opposite of what the blueprint should be. Ryan Pohl's first 2 picks out the gate as a general manager was a corner and a safety. Right? So you let the safety go to Pittsburgh that was always injured. You got a better player. Thieneman is a fantastic player. I just don't understand their thought process. You can again, Phil and I both, and Big Steve and Ivan, we all like Austin Booker. You're taking a bucket and filling it full of hope and bullshit if you just think that he's going to step up and be the guy across from Montez Sweat each and every week in the NFL. Has he improved? Yes. Who's your next guy? Who's your rotational piece? Dio Adengbo? Great.
Who else do they have at end, Shane? They have the kid they signed from the Packers. He kept him on the practice squad the entire year.
Yeah, let me give you the. I'm at the official roster. So
Go
you
to
have
the defense. Yep.
Yeah, you have Austin Booker, Jonathan Garvin, Daniel Hardy, Jamry Chroma, Jeremiah Martin, Dio Adengbo, depending what you want to do with Contavious Street, Montez Sweat, and depending what you want to do with Shamar Turner.
Street can't play end.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. And we don't even know.
It's like he's a defensive tackle. So Shamar Turner has some upside there, but he's coming off another injury.
Yeah, after having a rod in his leg.
So
his last year at Texas A&M.
Shane goes down the defensive depth chart on the defensive line, and you see how scathing it is. It's just embarrassing at this point. So, yeah. And this is tomorrow if you ever went corner with your second 57th pick. I mean, if you can come away with Thieneman and Howell and you trade up and get Howell, I will be ecstatic about that draft. That would be great.
Yeah, and I mean, I know there's a lot of people that love Dennis Sutton from Penn State. I just see average as fuck when I see him play.
I like
I don't see a lot. I see, and again, this probably sounds horrible, and I'm not trying to sound that way. That's you're getting like Alex Brown. You know what I mean? A guy that's going to give you 5 to 7 sacks. And you're talking about a second-round draft pick. Alex Brown was a 4th-round draft pick. With my second-round draft pick, I want more upside than that. I don't know.
Gabe Yakis, I'd be happy with. I like him a lot.
I'm not against Zion. I'm not against Zion Young if he fell to 57.
Either am I. That's where I said he deserved to go. The only guy I got wrong is Cassius Howell not being in the first round. I'm shocked. I think every other guy. Oh, and I did not predict Rutledge in the first round. So everybody else, all my tackles and Lomu went to the Patriots. Someone check if Diana Rossini is naming her son Caleb.
Greg Bragg's losing his shit live on air when the Bears announced Thieneman.
Isaac Man 23, $5. Smells like the cap space they just made and get a rusher with the second pick and bring in Cam Jordan, coach him up in the scheme to me.
So real quick, Adam Schefter just tweeted out, Pittsburgh broke the all-time round 1 attendance record with 320,000 fans on site, topping the 275,000 fans who attended in Detroit in 2024.
Brandon Babadio, $5. Komet and Jonah Jackson restructured contracts, cleared $10 million. Cam Jordan signing tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. P.S. Shane, send me my onesie for the baby.
Sure, okay. I think that the cap space probably has more to do with the rookie class than because you needed to.
I think
you have to have right around there. for.
I think they're gonna sign Cam Jordan. They have to. Like, if they were taking a first-round guy, you could say no. We want those reps to fall onto the first-round pick. Now, second-round pick, you're gonna hide under the fucking cloud of he's learning. We hope he improves.
Do you know who Matt Miller's comp was for Dylan Thieneman?
Let me guess. Adam Archuleta.
No.
Oh, I thought he's Mr. fucking
Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker.
Yeah.
From Ohio State.
Yeah. I never looked at Malik Hooker and saw a physical player. I see that when I watch Thieneman play, even though he's fast. There's a physicality that he plays with. I never saw that with Malik Hooker. I don't know.
Yeah, Malik was a good football player, but he couldn't hold up. I didn't see the physical face in the chest tackles ever, to your point, Shane, with Hooker.
Yeah.
Matt Miller once debated with me about Mr. King Henry saying he was a fullback.
I will never forget that.
Me and him going back and forth, embarrassed himself.
All right. Well,
Shane,
we have been on air now for over 3.5 hours. The Bears have made their selection at 25, like we said, and it's Dylan Thieneman, the safety from Oregon, to pair with Kobe Bryant. You have a whole new back end of your defense. 9.67 RAS, 9.98, and it is considered elite in his 40-yard dash, elite in his 20-yard split, elite in his 10-yard split. So we will be back tomorrow in a pop-up fashion early. No, well, not early, at some point tomorrow to break some things down, and we will be live once again tomorrow night for night number 2, rounds 2 and 3. You guys have anything else before we get out of here? And
so Bears
our comments are filled up that TTNL. Our comments are filled up that TTNL hates Dylan Thieneman, which Ivan, what did you have him in your top 5s? Number 2? Bill, number 2. I had him number 2. Steve, did you had Caleb Downs and then Thieneman?
Yeah. I mean, I just knew the Oregon kid was good. My focus is on the D line. But I'm just gonna say this before we, it's just it's no which way you can say it. As I posted on Facebook, I like the talent. I start off with that, but then, and everybody's so offended that you're questioning the process. And that tells you the narrow-mindedness of some people. I like the talent. They're just they're not hearing us. So that's the difficult part. It's like talking. I might as well talk to this wall. So when you talk about football and understand the process, is like we like the talent, but we're not understanding their process of attacking this D line, and it's just going based off of history. And I might as well talk to the freaking wall because they're like, you don't like them. We love everything the Bears are doing because we are 11-6. It's just that's the feel I'm getting. They can't do no wrong because we had a successful year.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Everybody forgets about the pass rush until it gets down. We need that pass rush, just like O-line for all the years.
Yeah.
And we attack O-line, but then
100%.
You know what I mean? So that's the frustrating thing. But we get it. We get it here. We get it.
The Bears beat reporters asked Ryan Poles to talk about the edges in this draft, and he said, what about the defensive tackles? Are you sure you don't want to build up your defensive line? No defensive tackles? Here we are. Dylan Thieneman. He's a Bear. Very good player. Name the last safety that led your team to a Super Bowl championship. I'll wait.
The reality of that statement is the mic drop when you're building football fronts. You win the game up front. I'll tell you, you can create pass rush with secondary blitzes, but you can't win creating pass rush all the time like that. Like, there is no evidence of that. You can't do it. It just doesn't consistently happen. What you do win is when you're able to get home with 4 and allow your defensive secondary to play defensive secondary. That's how you win. And when the Bears continue to fall back on their merits, and the difference between drafting an Ed Reed, as this guy's pointing out, is when if you already have your defensive front that was.
You might want to go back and watch the Baltimore Ravens teams that won. And if you think it was just Ed Reed leading them, I would say, maybe just learn to watch football a little bit better.
Because all these people popping up, Bob Sanders, Dwight Freeney, just like, come on, man, y'all
Stop.
just.
Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis. It was like,
Robert Mathis. Oh
Jesus
my God,
fucking Christ! And talk about getting after the court. The reality, you win championships with defensive line. It's second in the Holy Trinity. This fat fuck can't get it out of his fucking soft ass Boston College bitch ass self. Gets me so fucking fired up sometimes. I have to get my mini swear fit down because it just doesn't make sense in any kind of fashion.
All right,
my Lawrence sitting there.
Yeah,
could have got him. Fucking Cowboys, fucking get him.
The first pick is officially over. We don't have a second pick song, but guess what? We're gonna play that intro again tomorrow night. So we appreciate you guys. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna wrap it up, and we will see you at some point tomorrow afternoon, and then again tomorrow evening as we get right back into this. And maybe we will attack the defensive line. Probably not.
Wait and see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.